Now, the National Investigation Agency has started conducted raids in Jammu and Doda. These raids are being conducted against terror sympathizers that aided terror activities in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to senior officials, half a dozen locations are being raided by the NIA. These include raids on the Jamaat-e-Islami, terror funding, as well as retired Jammu and Kashmir officials. A fire broke out in Ghaziabad industrial area. Fire tenders have reached the spot and the incident. They are trying to douse the flames. As we speak, no reports of fatalities have been reported. Investigations are underway. After the BJP MP Ranjita Kohli was attacked by the mining mafia, Kohli will now be protesting against illegal mining, and the minister, who's the mining minister, in fact, Zahida Khan, she's further stated that illegal mining trucks tried to kill her, and if she had not jumped out of her car, she would have died. Meanwhile, slogans are being raised against these illegal mining activities and the minister Zahida Khan. Gujarat's Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has arrived in Ahmedabad to participate in the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav along with students. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Indian government to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence. According to the Met Department, Mumbai is expected to witness extremely heavy rainfall in the coming week, and Mumbai will remain on the orange alert list from the 8th of August, that is today, till the 11th of August. Ahead of the 75th Independence Day and as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, the Border Security Force Jawans in Gujarat carried the tricolour on the high seas to invoke the idea of patriotism and celebrate the country's independence. 5 people have died in a stampede that broke out in a monthly fair in Khatu Shyamji Temple around 5 a.m. this morning. Several devotees were injured. Police are investigating the case. More information is being gathered. This particular incident, of course, took place this morning. You are watching Republic TV, and still to come, we get you the latest on the case that took place in Noida as the state government swings into action.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 9 years, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
This full road has been blocked by the Congress workers, the high voltage drama.
Nancy Pelosi lands in Taiwan.
निर्भया के बाद में जो कर दिया कि आपको 5 हिस्सा मिले, उसके बाद में हत्याएं बहुत ज़्यादा होने लगती बच्चियों में। रेप करने वाला देखता है कि ये तो गवाह बन जाएगी अगर मेरे खिलाफ है, तो वो रेप भी करते हैं और हत्या भी कर देते हैं बच्चियों में।
This kind of support being given to the rapists and slamming the rape laws is extremely disgusting. Will Priyanka Vadra ji, who says "ladki hu lad sakti hu," will she take a stand? Have blocked the main ITO road.
Nancy Pelosi lands and she's coming down now. Nancy Pelosi.
Kunal Ghosh
Ghosh, his opinion is that Partho Chatterjee has been involved in conspiracy. After that comment, he was censored for 14 days and he was barred from making any comments about political issues.
फौजी ने तिरंगे की लाज
From this body only I have won 21 international medals, including that of Asian Games, World Championships and the first ever medal in the Paralympics. That means somewhere I have contributed in getting my national flag to fly high in the global arena.
Top headlines at 8:30. NIA arrests ISISLinked Mohsin, but AAP MLA backs Mohsin, is up trying to dilute terror links now. Noida police to slap Gangster Act against Shrikant Tyagi, who remains on the run after assault incident came to light. Mega NIA crackdown on terror funding, multi-location raids on across Jammu. BJP MP attacked in Rajasthan's Bharatpur by mining mafia. Massive protests now erupt. Arrested Sena MP routes custody to end today. ED to push hard for extended custody. India caps off one of its best Commonwealth campaigns on day 10, adds 55 medals tally. And straight away starting with breaking news coming in from Bihar, where there is a big buzz as Nitish, we are told the Bihar Chief Minister dialed Sonia Gandhi. So is there a possibility of JDU-BJP breakup in Bihar is the question that we are asking, as sources now telling that Nitish Kumar, the Bihar Chief Minister, dialed the Congress interim President Sonia Gandhi. We are told that the JDU is likely to join hands with the RJD. So that's RJD and Congress. So source-based information that is trickling in. Prakash is breaking that story for us. Prakash, if you could give us details of the political rumblings in Bihar, a big buzz of JDU joining hands with the RJD and the Congress.
The JDU and the BJP has been at loggerheads for quite some time, ever since the Bihar Assembly elections in 2020, when JDU was relegated to 3 assembly seats in the Bihar Assembly elections, and the JDU has put the onus on BJP. And to make the matter worse even further, there were statements made by the BJP as well as the JDU leaders in the recent past that added salt to the wound. And thereafter, talks have been on what we have been watching for quite some time now between the JDU and the RJD for a possible alliance. It seems that the deal has been stitched, and the way RCP Singh, the former union minister, was castigated, and a letter was issued to him serving a so-called notice for asking him to make a statement as to how he amassed so much of property, because RCP was having close proximity with the BJP. And things are moving thick and fast here in Bihar, with JDU MLAs and MPs being summoned for a meeting in the CM house on 9th of August, that is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And RJD MLAs have also been called for a meeting. So it seems that there is an imminent breakup that may happen very soon. And the BJP leaders are also in a huddle as to what to do. So, with Congress also in the alliance, so sources tell us that Sonia Gandhi and Nitish Kumar had a telephonic conversation. So, things moving very thick and fast, and it looks like there will be a possible breakup in Bihar, and Mahagathbandhan will be stitched again. Back to you.
Yes, Prakash, just stay with us. A follow-up question. If you could talk to us more about what is exactly the bone of contention between the JDU and the BJP as we speak.
as far as the bone of contention is concerned, JDU feels that the BJP wants to finish the JDU and also relegate Nitish Kumar, corner Nitish Kumar. And in the recent past, whether be it the tip-off between the Bihar Assembly's Speaker, who is from the BJP, there were controversies within the Vidhan Sabha, and also several BJP leaders making statements against the JDU and the alliance. And Nitish uncertain about his future after 2024 elections is like a cat and mouse game, because the JDU feels that in the run-up to the 2024 elections, the BJP needs Nitish Kumar, but after 2024 elections, in the run-up to 25 assembly elections, the BJP may corner JDU, and it may appear like a Shiv Sena situation. So the JDU preempting it, and they're trying to stitch an alliance with the RJD, and the two socialist party may come together because it's a question for their survival. That's what they feel. And both Nitish and Lalu, old socialist warhorse, trying to come together again, preempting a BJP attack on both the parties. And that is why the caste-based census is being done, so that the Mandal Part 2 would be revisited, and that can have an important message in both UP and Bihar.
Yes, Prakash, thank you so much. We leave it at that. So that's the big story coming in this hour of the JDU-BJP alliance that seems to be in trouble, with the JDU, in fact, with Nitish Kumar now dialing Sonia Gandhi. And on to more breaking news coming in. This one in relation to Shrikant Tyagi's incident, where we are told that Yogi's Corp have launched searches for Shrikant Tyagi, who continues to be on the run. So that's the big update coming in. In fact, remember, 8 teams have been formed by the police there to nab Shrikant Tyagi, who is absconding as we speak. Remember the incident that went viral as well, the video of which went viral last week, in which Shrikant Tyagi was seen hurling abuses, threatening as well as heckling his neighbor. Latest what we understand is that the Yogi Corps have launched searches for Shrikant Tyagi. So massive manhunt there for Shrikant Tyagi as we speak. Remember, security has also been enhanced at this particular area, and searches are underway for Shrikant Tyagi, who is on the run. Remember, he's been booked under the Gangster Act as well. Just late night, the top cop was also quoted as saying that strict action will be taken against Shrikant Tyagi under the Gangster Act. And latest, what we understand is that Gangster Act has also been invoked. We have Anuj also reporting live from that very location, from Grand Omax Society in Noida. Anuj, if you could give us latest details that you're picking up. We understand that 8 teams have been formed to nab the accused.
Well, exactly. That's something what we have been told. These are the team which has been constituted by the Noida police now. This is in total the Noida police now. This is in total the 8 team which have been constituted by the Noida police, the senior officials of the Noida police, and state itself is looking into the matter. This has been reported to the senior sitting in the Lucknow also when we are talking about Uttar Pradesh. And let me tell you the latest what we have been told, what these 8 teams are going to do. They are going to do multiple searches today. They are going to do multiple searches where they are going to move ahead to look for Shrikant Tyagi, where exactly he is, because he is on the run, as we do know. And Noida police at this point in time is going to move ahead with the investigation and is looking for the man, where exactly his whereabout is. So these 8 team is going to do multiple searches, multiple raids at different locations which is related to Shrikant Tyagi. This exactly is the residence of Shrikant Tyagi from where I am reporting. This exactly is the same society, and this exactly is the same spot where this incident was reported. If we are talking about this man, Shrikant Tyagi, he was so trying to influence the people by his power, what I've been told in the society. If we'll go through the kind of construction that has been done of this particular flat, then you can see this is a society which is built by a builder, and the construction of every residence could be clearly seen is in the same manner. But this particular residence of Shrikant Tyagi could be clearly seen constructed and designed in the other way, constructed this is the open area. You are not allowed to open this particular area. But this is all using his power, what I've been told, and that's something what people also complaining over here. How Shrikant Tyagi was influencing people, was harassing people using his power. But at this point in time, the latest is that Noida is now looking for, Noida police, I beg your pardon, is looking for Shrikant Tyagi, and a team which has been already constituted is going to search multiple places, what I've been told, related to Shrikant Tyagi. On the other hand, whosoever is in link with Shrikant Tyagi, the police is questioning them also and trying to get his whereabout, where exactly the man is, because now at this point in time when the Gangster Act has been already imposed, police is something which is seen in action, because earlier it was a delay from the police side also. This is the fact which can never be denied. Why there was a delay from the police side when the complaint was registered, and he was having a scope to run, and that is why he's still on the run. But at this point in time when the things are out, and when we are understanding that one SHO already has been suspended and the teams has been constituted, this is going to be the action-packed day when we are talking about Noida. This is going to be an action-packed day when such is going to be made.
Anuj, thank you so much. We'll keep coming back to you through the day. So Anuj reporting live as the security has also been enhanced at the Omex Society, as well as the police there launching a massive manhunt for the accused. On to more news then. The Trinamool Congress has censored the party's West Bengal General Secretary and spokesperson Kunal Ghosh for 14 days for commenting against sacked TMC minister and suspended party leader Partha Chatterjee.
In what appears to be a widening rift within TMC, the party has now censored one of its prominent face, Kunal Ghosh. West Bengal General Secretary and spokesperson of TMC, Kunal Ghosh, has been censored for 14 days for commenting against sacked TMC minister and suspended party leader Partha Chatterjee.
हमारा पार्टी एक डिसिप्लिन पार्टी है, हमारा पार्टी में एक डिसिप्लिनरी कमेटी है, और हमारा पार्टी की एक खूबी है, पार्टी का जो डिसीजन है, जो पार्टी का वर्कर है, वो सब मन के चलते हैं। पार्टी ने सोचा होगा इसलिए किया है, लेकिन कुणाल घोष जी भी अपने ख्याल किया होगा, वो भी बोले हैं कि हम पार्टी का सोल्जर हैं, हम पार्टी में रहेंगे, पार्टी का काम करेंगे, पार्टी का डिसिप्लिन मान के चलेंगे।
This comes at a time when TMC is facing public ire for Partha Chatterjee's alleged role in the Bengal cash scam and the mountains of cash recovered. What led Kunal Ghosh into the soup was this comment following Partha Chatterjee's arrest. Kunal Ghosh has been vocal about Partha Chatterjee, who has been arrested in the SSC recruitment scam. The former Rajya Sabha MP earlier has also said that Chatterjee is himself responsible for his fate. Following the TMC censor diktat, Trinamool leader said he has accepted the decision that the party has taken. He will not give any political reaction to the media for next 14 days. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And breaking news coming in from Rajasthan, Sikar, where 3 women, we are told, were killed in a stampede that broke out outside the monthly fair of Katyu Shamji temple, is what we understand. We also are getting to know that many devotees are injured in this stampede that happened in this particular temple. We'll go across to our reporters to get us more details. In fact, what we understand is that Om Birla has also tweeted as well, and I quote, "The death of many devotees in a stampede in Khatu Shyamji temple of Rajasthan is heart-wrenching. May God give peace to the departed souls and strength to the bereaved families to bear this trauma." So, tracking all the latest on this news coming in from Rajasthan of the stampede that broke out, in more news meanwhile coming in, where Samajwadi Party leader Devendra Singh Yadav's car was hit by a truck that was dragged for more than 500 meters in UP's Mainpuri. Take a look at this report.
In a shocking incident coming into light from Uttar Pradesh's Mainpuri, Samajwadi Party leader Devendra Singh Yadav's car was hit by a truck. The car was later dragged for more than 500 meters. Police authorities have informed that further probe is underway.
मैनपुरी समाजवादी पार्टी के जिलाध्यक्ष
देवेंद्र सिंह यादव जी आज अपनी ब्रेजा गाड़ी से कहीं जा रहे थे तो मैनपुरी में करहल चौराहे के निकट भदावर हाउस के पास उनकी ब्रेजा गाड़ी हरियाणा नंबर के एक ट्रक से दुर्घटनाग्रस्त हो गई। पुलिस कर्मियों द्वारा तत्काल चालक को हिरासत में लिया गया। चालक विनय यादव चौबिया इटावा का रहने वाला है। संपूर्ण पहलुओं की गहनता से छानबीन की जा रही है। अभी कोई तहरीर प्राप्त नहीं हुआ है। तहरीर प्राप्त होते ही आवश्यक वैधानिक कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, रिपब्लिक टीवी।
NIA crackdown on terror continues in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Over a dozen locations being raided by the National Investigation Agency in Jammu and in Doda. And this links to the terror financing network that was aiding and abetting separatism and terrorism in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. For more, stay tuned to Republic TV.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 9 years, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
मेरे साथ एक ऑफिसर था, मैंने उससे पूछा क्या मतलब है वॉर मेमोरियल में खाली पत्थर लगाना। उसने बोला कि सर ये वादा है फौज का, ये वादा है इंडियन आर्मी का कि और कितने भी नाम इस पत्थर पे लिख दिए जाएं, ये तिरंगा ऐसे ही लहराता रहेगा।
This full road has been blocked by the Congress workers, the high voltage drama.
Nancy Pelosi lands in Taiwan.
निर्भया के बाद में जो कर दिया कि आपको फांसी सजा मिली, उसके बाद में हत्याएं बहुत ज़्यादा होने लगती बच्चियों में। रेप करने वाला देखता है कि ये तो गवाह बन जाएगी अगर मेरे खिलाफ में, तो वो रेप भी करते हैं और हत्या भी कर देते हैं बच्चियों में।
This kind of support being given to the rapists and slamming the rape laws is extremely disgusting. Will Priyanka Vadra ji, who says ladki
Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw once famously said that if a man says he's not afraid of dying, he's either lying or he's a Gurkha.
Welcome back. Now, in a big development, the National Investigation Agency conducted raids in the Jogabai extension area of Delhi's Batla House on Saturday night and even arrested one person in connection with the ISIS module case.
The National Investigation Agency has arrested a man identified as Mohsin Ahmed, a permanent resident of Patna from Batla House in New Delhi. The arrest has been made on charges of being an active member of the Islamic State. The arrest was made following searches at his premises among other locations in a case registered by the NIA regarding online and on-ground activities of the ISIS on June 25.
कल का भी मुझे नहीं पता, ये अभी आप लोगों को देखा तो पता चला कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ है। बट हाँ ये है कि मैं इनको देखती थी, ये ऑलमोस्ट मतलब ये टेरेस पे आते थे नीचे से लड़के वगैरह, या लैपटॉप यूज़ करते थे या इनके हर 10-15 मिनट में कोई ना कोई आता था, नॉक वॉक करने की आवाज़ आती थी। तो हम लोग यही सोचते थे कि जैसे फैमिली है या लड़के रह रहे हैं अपने, शायद काम वाम के सिलसिले में कोई ना कोई आ रहा है जा रहा है, ऐसा कुछ देखती थी। बाकी ये इस चीज़ की नॉलेज नहीं थी कि ऐसा कुछ ये कर रहे हैं या ऐसा हो सकता है।
The NIA had conducted raids at 13 locations in 6 states in relation to the case last Sunday.
जो मोहसिन अहमद है वो बीटेक का छात्र है और दिल्ली में ही रह करके पढ़ाई करता था, लेकिन वो काफ़ी दिनों से ISIS मॉड्यूल में काफ़ी सक्रिय भूमिका निभा रहा था और उसके द्वारा फंडिंग को जमा यहाँ पे किया जा रहा था। और साथ ही NIA पूरे मामले की जांच कर रही है और अब देखने वाली बात होगी कि इस पूरे मामले में और कौन-कौन लोग शामिल हैं।
Multiple districts in Gujarat were raided in connection to the ISIS terror module on July 31st. According to the NIA officials, in the searches which were carried out, the agency recovered incriminating documents material during the action.
Several search operations were conducted by NIA in the residential premises in the Jogabai extension area of Patla House and also the accused permanent residence of Patna in Bihar. And pertaining his online and on-ground activities, he was arrested, seen, and according to agency, right now the accused in the custody of the agency, and documents verification and the investigation as clearly being done by the NIA. Along with video journalist Yashpal, Harsha Chanwani reporting for Republic TV.
Now, ahead of the 75th Independence Day and as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, the border security jawans in Gujarat carried the tricolour on the high sea to invoke the idea of patriotism and celebrate the country's independence.
Kunal Ghosh, his opinion is that Partho Chatterjee has been involved in conspiracy. After that comment, he was censored for 14 days and he was barred from making any comments about political issues.
फौजी ने तिरंगे की लाज रखी। अगर विजय मिली तो तिरंगा लहराया और अगर वीरगति मिली तो तिरंगे में लिपट कर आया, और ये उस फौजी का वादा था।
लोगों के अंदर बहुत जोश है, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात है कि झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा। तो ये मैसेज यहाँ पर हर किसी ने पहुँचाने की कोशिश की है। दिल्ली के कनॉट प्लेस से ये आवाज निकली है।
मेरे साथ एक ऑफिसर था, मैंने उससे पूछा क्या मतलब है वॉर मेमोरियल में खाली पत्थर लगाना। उसने बोला कि सर ये वादा है फौज का, ये वादा है इंडियन आर्मी का कि और कितने भी नाम इस पत्थर पे लिख दिए जाएं, ये तिरंगा ऐसे ही लहराता रहेगा।
This full road has been blocked by the Congress workers.
In a shocking statement, the Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot blamed the strict laws under sections 376 of the IPC for rape-related murders in the country. The Chief Minister of Rajasthan was seen criticizing the law that has drawn widespread condemnation from the BJP, which accused the Congress of trivializing and justifying the heinous crimes of rape as well as murder.
First, the Chief Minister of Rajasthan made this remark virtually justifying the action of those who rape and then murder.
निर्भया के बाद में जो कर दिया कि आपको फांसी की सजा मिलेगी, ठीक है। उसके बाद में हत्याएं बहुत ज़्यादा होने लग गई बच्चियों की। रेप करने वाला देखता है कि ये तो गवाह बन जाएगी अगर मेरे खिलाफ में, तो वो रेप भी करते हैं और हत्या भी कर देता है बच्चियों की। ये बहुत बड़ी चलन पूरे मुल्क में मैं देख रहा हूँ, जो रिपोर्ट आ रही है बहुत खतरनाक ट्रेंड है।
Then he delivered this flippant clarification.
रेप करना किसे कहते हैं? कि बच्ची का रेप हो रहा है, नाबालिग बच्ची का, तो उसको मालूम है कि ये बच्ची कल गवाह देगी मेरे खिलाफ में, तो मुझे फांसी की सजा हो जाएगी। फांसी से बचने के लिए वो उसका मर्डर कर देता है। मैं तो खाली हकीकत बताई जो देश में हो रहा है।
The Vadra Congress was throwing their weight behind him.
अशोक गहलोत के बयान पर विचार करना चाहिए। सीनियर लीडर है, कितनी बार मुख्यमंत्री रहे। रेप की सजा मौत है और कत्ल की सजा भी मौत है। एक आदमी को आप 2 मौतें नहीं दे सकते।
But the BJP is demanding answers for this horrific justification of rape.
Even in the last 4 months of this year, rapes in Rajasthan have gone up by 31%. And so a chief minister of a state needs to use his police force for protection of the women, protection of the citizens, and also creating an atmosphere of safety and security, rather than try and become a psychologist for rapists and give these statements.
Those like Nirbhaya's mothers are aghast by the statement made by Vadra Congress.
जिस तरह से उन्होंने बयान दिया है, तो कहीं ना कहीं यही लगता है कि उनको तो पछतावा है कि 4 को फांसी कैसे हो गई। उनके लिए पूरा कानूनी गलत है, फांसी हो गई वो भी गलत है। तो ये सोच दर्शाता है कि आखिर जो इतनों सालों से, 50 सालों से, 17 सालों से जो रेप बलात्कार हो रही हैं, ऐसे लोगों की सोच के वजह से हो रही है, ऐसे नेता लोगों के सोच के वजह से हो रहा है।
This is not the first time such statements have come from the Congress. But Priyanka Vadra, who rushes to Hathras, holds candlelight vigils in Delhi and says "Ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon" has gone silent.
ये जो महिलाएं हैं जिनके साथ इतना अत्याचार हो रहा है, इतना सह रही है, लेकिन ये कुछ कह रही हैं हमें। ये कह रही हैं कि हम अब सहना नहीं चाहते, हम अपने हकों के लिए लड़ेंगे। तो वो जो भावना है उसी से इंस्पायर्ड एक्चुअली ये हमारा स्लोगन है।
Rahul Gandhi, who took 13 days to wake up to the Nirbhaya incident under his party's regime, is the Vadra Congress silence an endorsement of Gehlot's comment? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Coming up on the other side, NIA arrests ISIS-linked Mohsin, but AAP MLA backs Mohsin is up trying to dilute terror links now. And mega NIA crackdown on terror funding, multi-location raids across Jammu.
have blocked the main ITO road.
Nancy Pelosi lands and she's coming down now. Nancy Pelosi.
Kunal Ghosh, his opinion is that Partho Chatterjee has been involved in conspiracy. After that comment, he was censored for 14 days and he was barred from making any comments about political issues.
फौजी ने तिरंगे की लाज रखी। अगर विजय मिली तो तिरंगा लहराया और अगर वीरगति मिली तो तिरंगे में लिपट कर आया और ये उस फौजी का वादा था।
जोश है, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात है कि झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा। तो ये मैसेज यहाँ पर हर किसी ने पहुँचाने की कोशिश की है। दिल्ली के कनॉट प्लेस से ये आवाज निकली है।
डरूं और सो जब जाए लरूं, निश्चय कर अपनी जीत कर। वो निश्चय करना और जीत तभी होती है अगर आपका दृढ़ निश्चय किसी काम करने के लिए हो।
Assault man is on the loose. Yogi cops take mega action. Multiple location searches are on. The NIA arrests ISIS-linked Mohsin, but the Aam Aadmi Party MLA backs Mohsin. Is the AAP trying to dilute terror links now? Mega NIA crackdown on terror funding. Multiple locations are raided in Jammu. Well, we are cutting right across to visuals that we are getting in from Sikar now. Reports of a stampede coming in at the monthly fair at Khatu Shyamji temple over there. We are given to understand that this incident took place at about 5 o'clock this morning. The incident took place at the entrance of the temple where there was a stampede. 3 women were unfortunately killed in the stampede outside this temple. This temple, of course, is extremely is a revered shrine and is in Sikar district of Rajasthan. So this incident took place early this morning where 3 women lost their lives in this incident. So this incident, as we were talking about, took place at the monthly fair that takes place at the Khatu Shyamji temple in Sikar. Amardeep is joining us right now on the phone line. He has more details on this. Amardeep, good morning. Give us more details as to what happened.
देखिए, एकादशी का जो मेला, मासिक मेला होता है, वही खाटू श्याम में भर रहा था। और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ ये है कि बहुत ज़्यादा तादाद में भक्त आते हैं। सैटरडे संडे का दिन महत्वपूर्ण हो जाता है और एकादशी और द्वादशी, ये चारों दिन लाखों की तादाद में पूरे देश से भक्त आते हैं। और जब भीड़ बढ़ती है तो मंदिर प्रशासन जो है, मंदिर कमेटी जो है, वो व्यवस्था संभालती है और जो स्वयंसेवक होते हैं, भक्त होते हैं, वो व्यवस्था संभालने का काम करते हैं। लेकिन जब इतनी भीड़ होती है तो प्रशासन और पुलिस की मौजूदगी की जिम्मेदारी जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं इसमें खली वो नजर नहीं आई। अगर पुलिस प्रशासन की मौजूदगी यहाँ रहती तो शायद इतना बड़ा हादसा नहीं होता, क्योंकि स्वयंसेवक और मंदिर के जो प्राइवेट गार्ड हैं उनसे भक्त जो है वो कंट्रोल तो हो जाते हैं, लेकिन समझाइश जो है, जो धक्का मुक्की का काम है, वो कंट्रोल करने का काम पुलिस और प्रशासन का होता है। लेकिन पुलिस और प्रशासन जब इतनी बड़ी भीड़ को इग्नोर करता है तो इस तरीके के हादसे हो जाते हैं। ये खाटू श्याम में पहला हादसा है। इस तरीके का हादसा और इस तरीके की भगदड़ जो है वो पहली बार देखी गई है। हालांकि लाखों की भीड़ जो है लगातार वो बढ़ रही है, चूंकि मंदिर परिसर जो है, मंदिर परिसर के अलावा भी जिगजैग की व्यवस्था जो है मंदिर कमेटी ने की थी। लेकिन पुलिस और प्रशासन की अगर शायद मौजूदगी वहां रहती तो शायद ये हादसा ना होता और ये 3 डेथ नहीं होती। चूंकि अभी कई लोग घायल हैं, उनको जयपुर रेफर किया गया है, कुछ लोगों को रीगस अस्पताल में रेफर किया गया है। लेकिन अभी व्यवस्था बनाने में, चूंकि वहां अभी लाखों की भीड़ है, तो चूंकि व्यवस्था बनाने में अभी मंदिर कमेटी और पुलिस प्रशासन के लोग जो है वो अभी हालात को सामान्य करने की कोशिश में जुटे हुए हैं।
All right, to stay with us. So what we understand of this stampede that took place earlier this morning was that about 3 people have died in the stampede, and there are people who are injured in this, and the administration is still trying to get a grip on the situation. 2 people, we're given to understand, have been wounded in this stampede. I think we now have a tweet that's come in from the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot, who's condoled the demise of the 3 devotees in the stampede at the Khatu Shyamji temple in Sikar. He said, and I quote, "The demise of 3 women is unfortunate. My condolences to the bereaved families. I also pray for the speedy recovery of the injured devotees." This is a statement that is coming from the Chief Minister. In fact, we've got more news that's coming in from Rajasthan. We are learning that Rajasthan's intelligence agency has detained about 6 suspected spies from Pakistan late on Sunday evening. The detentions have taken place in western Rajasthan. They've been taken in for questioning as per inputs that we are just getting. The Rajasthan intelligence agency detained these 6 suspected Pakistan spies. Official sources have confirmed that 6 people were detained and they do have suspected links to the ISI. I'm going to go across again to Amardeep for more on this. Amardeep, give us more details of this particular incident. We are learning that 6 suspected spies have been arrested by the intelligence unit of the Rajasthan police.
देखिए, पश्चिमी राजस्थान की घटना है। पश्चिमी राजस्थान में जिस तरीके से पुलिस इंटेलिजेंसी ने काम किया है उसमें 6 स्पाई पकड़े गए हैं, जिसमें से जोधपुर, पाली और जैसलमेर 3 जगह कार्रवाई की थी और देर शाम संडे की देर शाम ये कार्रवाई की गई थी। और इन जासूसों से अब इंटेलिजेंसी की अलग अलग यूनिट्स जो हैं वो बात करने की कोशिश कर रही हैं और ये खुलासा करने में लगी हुई हैं कि आखिर किस तरीके की प्लानिंग कर रहे थे, किस तरीके का ये काम कर रहे थे, क्योंकि भारत और पाकिस्तान की सीमा जो है वो जैसलमेर से जुड़ती है, जोधपुर के इलाकों से जुड़ती हुई है। पश्चिमी राजस्थान की बात करें तो बहुत बड़ा इलाका जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं भारत और पाकिस्तान के बॉर्डर पे, इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर से जुड़ता है। वहाँ ISIS के जो ये स्पाई थे, जो जासूस थे, वो किस तरीके की प्लानिंग करते थे और किस तरीके की प्लानिंग को अंजाम देना चाहते थे, इन तमाम चीज़ों को अभी खंगालने के काम जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं अभी पुलिस की इंटेलिजेंसी और आर्मी इंटेलिजेंसी कर रही है। चूंकि 15 अगस्त का दिन जो है वो बहुत नज़दीक है, ऐसे में तमाम उन प्लानिंग्स का खुलासा करने में अभी वक्त लगेगा। हालांकि 6 लोगों को पकड़ा है और ये 6 लोग किस तरीके की प्लानिंग कर रहे थे, इसी चीज का खुलासा करने में अभी इंटेलिजेंस की टीम लगी हुई है।
All right, so as you're pointing out, of course, we're given to understand that these people are linked to the ISI. Now, give us more details in terms of where they were actually picked up from.
देखिए, इनको अलग अलग इलाकों से पकड़ा है। कुछ लोगों को पाली, जोधपुर और जैसलमेर यहाँ से डिटेन किया गया है। इनका कितना बड़ा ग्रुप था, कितने लोग इनके संपर्क में थे, किन लोगों को ये इन्फ्लुएंस करते थे, इन तमाम चीजों को लेकर के अभी इंटेलिजेंस जो है पता लगाने की कोशिश कर रही है। इनका ट्रैकिंग रिकॉर्ड जो है वो खंगालने की कोशिश कर रही है।
All right, so Amardeep over there bringing us more details on that. Thank you. And moving on now, here's a look at what else is making news this morning. The National Investigative Agency has started conducting raids in Jammu and Doda. These raids are being carried out on terrorist sympathizers and those who have aided terrorist activities in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to senior officials, half a dozen locations are being raided by the NIA. Raids are also being conducted on the Jamaat-e-Islami. This is related to a terror funding case. A fire has broken out at a factory in Ghaziabad industrial area. Fire tenders have reached the spot and the flames are now being doused. As we speak, no reports of casualties have come in. However, an investigation is currently underway. After the BJP MP Ranjita Kohli was attacked by the mining mafia, Kohli will now be protesting against illegal mining. And the mining minister Zahida Khan, she has said that illegal mining trucks tried to kill her, and if she'd not jumped out of her car, she would have been dead. Meanwhile, slogans are also being raised at this particular protest that's taking place against the illegal mining mafia. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has arrived in Gujarat's Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has arrived in Ahmedabad to participate in the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav along with students. The Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Union government to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of India's independence. According to the Met Department, Mumbai is expected to witness extremely heavy rainfall in this week and an orange alert is in place for Mumbai from the 8th of August to the 11th of August. Ahead of the 75th Independence Day and as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, the BSF Jawans in Gujarat carried the tricolour on the high seas to invoke the idea of patriotism. And 5 people have died in a stampede that broke out in the monthly fair of Khatu Shyamji Temple at around 5 this morning. Several other devotees have also been injured. The police are investigating the cause for the stampede.
A shocking incident coming into light from Uttar Pradesh's Mainpuri. Samajwadi Party leader Devendra Singh Yadav's car was hit by a truck. The car was later dragged for more than 500 meters. Police authorities have informed that further probe is underway.
मैनपुरी समाजवादी पार्टी के जिलाध्यक्ष देवेंद्र सिंह यादव जी आज अपनी ब्रेजा गाड़ी से कहीं जा रहे थे तो मैनपुरी में करहल चौराहे के निकट भदावर हाउस के पास उनकी ब्रेजा गाड़ी हरियाणा नंबर के एक ट्रक से दुर्घटनाग्रस्त हो गई। पुलिस कर्मियों द्वारा तत्काल चालक को हिरासत में लिया गया। चालक विनय यादव चौबिया इटावा का रहने वाला है। संपूर्ण पहलुओं की गहनता से छानबीन की जा रही है। अभी कोई तहरीर प्राप्त नहीं हुआ है। तहरीर प्राप्त होते ही आवश्यक वैधानिक कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, रिपब्लिक टीवी।
News just coming in. We are now learning that the Noida police is carrying out multiple search operations linked to Shrikant Tyagi. Now, the police is also in contact with the people who are believed to be close to Tyagi and they're trying to ascertain his location. We are given to understand that the Noida authority had sent a notice to Shrikant Tyagi in the February of 2020. So, this incident, of course, has brought to light the assault incident that also took place earlier on at the Omek Society in Noida. Thereafter, there were certain goons who tried to enter the society and police action is currently underway. We are given to understand that they are currently trying to nab the main accused in this case, that's Shrikant Tyagi. Anuj is joining us live now. Anuj, we are given to understand that the police is actually raiding a lot of locations near Noida to be able to ascertain his location.
Well, at this point in time, what we have been told that this is like a multiple location which is related to or which is rather linked to Shrikant Tyagi. This is in Noida itself, what I have been told. And as we do know that the 8 team has been already constituted and these 8 teams are doing the multiple raids, multiple searches at this point in time to look about, to get whereabout of Shrikant Tyagi. Because at this point in time, when we are talking till now, Shrikant Tyagi is absconding, he is on the run and Noida police is on the toes, working on the same. The teams had been constituted, but his whereabout is still unknown. On the other hand, we also had access, Republic TV had access at the notice of the Noida authority which was given to Shrikant Tyagi in 2020, where it was about the illegal construction, the kind of power that has been used by Shrikant Tyagi. Let me remind you, when we are talking about this part of the story, then in 2019, these were the residentials of the society, the same society from where I am reporting, Omex Grand. Let me give it a sense, let me give it the visuals also. This exactly is the illegal construction against which the society residentials has complained the Noida authority regarding the same. We have accessed the copy of that also. And after that, in 2020, Noida authority served a notice to Shrikant Tyagi, but using his political power, using his power, Shrikant Tyagi has not removed anything. The construction remains the same, the illegal construction remains the same. What I have been told, this is expected today, that this may be demolished today. The action can be taken and bulldozer can come here inside the society to break this illegal construction also. So this is to tell viewers that how this man, Shrikant Tyagi, being in BJP or being a political figure, was using his powers and was abusing the people, was threatening the people, as we have seen the same, that very video where he was abusing, threatening, harassing the lady when it was about the illegal plantation. So this is something what we are telling, but at this point in time, let me tell you that Noida police now is in action, and action has been taken, whereas SHO also has been suspended about the incident which was reported yesterday, where some of the goons of Shrikant Tyagi was trying to enter in the society, and they were might be having some plan to harass the lady or to blackmail the lady or to give her the instruction that she should not go legally ahead, as we are seeing at this point in time. The FIR has been already registered. But on the other hand, important part here to mention is that Shrikant Tyagi is still on run. So the teams have been constituted, multiple searches are going on, what I've been told. These are the vicinities, these are the premises which is somewhere somewhat related to Shrikant Tyagi, and the Noida police is trying to nab Shrikant Tyagi. Yes.
Now, Anuj, for the benefit of our viewers, take us through, this particular incident where he was abusive towards this woman, and also we are now getting to know that there were instances in the past also that the police is going to be investigated now. So give us an overview of, who this man is and what are the charges that are laid out against him.
Well, if we talk about this particular premises, and if we talk about the kind of power that has been used by the man earlier, also showing his influence to the, to the other people, let me give you the sense. If we are talking about this particular construction, how he has used his power and what police is all looking into the deep, into the angle. So this exactly is the same area, this exactly the same place where this huddle was seen, where this, in which that video we can see Shrikant Tyagi abusing the lady and misbehaving with the lady and pushing her. This exactly is the area where this illegal construction, illegal plantation was done by Shrikant Tyagi. As this exactly, and let me go inside, as this is something which has been illegally.
So those, that report coming in. And we are cutting across now to what's taking place in Jammu and Kashmir. There is an NIA crackdown on terror funding that's taking place over there. Raids are currently on at various locations in Jammu and Doda. Now, raids are being conducted against what the NIA says are terror sympathizers. I'm going to try and go across to Gursimran, who's bringing us more details as to what's happening. Gursimran, if you're there with us, give us more details as to where these raids are being carried out.
Sri, right now the raids are underway in the Jammu and the Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir, and the raids are in connection with the terror funding module, the terror financing to the banned terror outfit Jamaat-e-Islami that was banned by the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act in 2019. And since then they have been actively involved in the terror funding. And right now I'll request Sarjeevan to keep showing you the visuals that the Jammu and Kashmir police and the CRPF, they have been deployed outside the residence where the raids are going on. This is the residence of a retired government official, a DFO, who was posted in Srinagar during his last days of the government service. And it has come into fore that during this time only he was involved in the terror funding to banned outfit Jamaat-e-Islami. Now each and every link is being explored by the National Investigation Agency. The raids are on for more than 3 hours now. Even the documents of the vehicles, they are being thoroughly checked. The vehicles were opened today morning when the NIA teams landed here. Their documents were checked. Also the digital evidences, they have been seized, and now we are told that the subsequent searches will also be carried out by the National Investigation Agency. The raids are on at several locations, around half a dozen locations in Jammu as well as in Doda. So this case was registered by the NIA in the start of 2021. This is a third case of National Investigation Agency's Delhi police station that pertains to the terror funding to Jamaat-e-Islami. And last year on the same day, that is on the 8th of August, NIA carried out raids in Doda district and in parts of Jammu and Kashmir, and today also the raids are being carried out by the investigation agency. We are being told that some arrests are likely in this case because this is part of a larger conspiracy to finance Jamaat-e-Islami in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Even after the ban was placed by the Union Home Ministry on the Jamaat-e-Islami, they were continuously funding the Jamaat-e-Islami in Jammu and Kashmir so as to fuel separatism and terrorism in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir post abrogation of Article 370 and 35 Alpha.
All right, Gursimran bringing us those details. Thank you for joining us. Now, these are pictures of an incident that has been reported from Bhopal, where we are given to understand that a luxury vehicle hit into about 13 people. This took place at the Prabhat Crossroads, where this car drove into bikers who were at the crossroads. All the bikers have been seriously injured and were taken to hospital. The accused car driver has also been taken into the police's custody. So this is an incident of road rage that is being reported from a crowded area in Bhopal. This is an incident where a luxury vehicle rammed into people who were on this crowded crossroads. We are given to understand that this is the Prabhat Crossroads from off Bhopal, where this particular incident was reported. Several people have been injured in this incident, and we are told that the driver of this luxury car has been taken into custody. This is an incident where this speeding car actually hit into a large number of people who were on the road. Some of them were bikers. This car rammed into their bikes, and several people were injured in this incident. The car driver has been taken into custody by the police, and they are investigating this particular incident. I think we've got Satyavijay on the phone line with us. He has more details. Yes, Satyavijay, good morning. Give us more details.
ये देखिए, मध्य प्रदेश की राजधानी भोपाल में तेज रफ्तार कार का कहर देखने को मिला है, जहां पर एक तेज कार चालक ने 13 लोगों को, करीब 13 लोगों को एक साथ टक्कर मारी है। मतलब कि उस तरफ बताया जा रहा है कि शराब के नशे में था और ड्रिंक एंड ड्राइव का ये पूरा केस है। अशोक गार्डन क्षेत्र से ये तेज रफ्तार से निकला और एक गाड़ी को टक्कर मारने के बाद लगातार भगाते हुए भागा। इस दौरान एक के बाद करीब 13 लोगों को घायल करते हुए इसकी कार पलट गई। जब ये कार पलटी तो इसके बाद स्थानीय लोगों का गुस्सा इस पर फूटा और उन्होंने इसके साथ मारपीट की और आरोपी जो वाहन चालक है इसे पुलिस के हवाले किया। लेकिन आप तस्वीरें देखिए, कार इसकी पलट जाती है। मतलब ये कितनी तेज रफ्तार में होगा इससे अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है, जिसके बाद लोगों का गुस्सा फूटा और उन्होंने इसके साथ मारपीट की। फिलहाल पुलिस ने इस पूरे घटनाक्रम में आरोपी को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है और हिदायत दी है कि इस तरह से राजधानी भोपाल
Noida authority. These are the people from Noida authority, the officers from Noida authority who has just reached now here in Omax Grand. Earlier the notice was given, we have shared the notice. बताएंगे क्या ये illegal construction जो है उसको देखने के लिए आए हुए, उसको देखने के लिए आए हैं। illegal construction जो है उसको देखने के लिए आए हुए। हमें एग्जामिन करना क्या कहना चाहेंगे कार्रवाई को लेकर?
एग्जामिन करने दीजिए,
एग्जामिन
बाद में बात करेंगे। पहले बाद में बात करेंगे ना यार, काम तो हमें करा दीजिए।
एग्जामिन में पहले क्या बुलडोजर से भी कार्रवाई होगी सर? क्या क्या बुलडोजर से कार्रवाई होगी?
एक्शन के लिए आए यार,
एक्शन के लिए। Exclusive words on Republic TV. The sir is saying, authority officer is saying, action.
गवर्नमेंट जो काम करना।
अच्छा, आप भी नोएडा अथॉरिटी से?
एक मिनट, आप अभी
आप भी नोएडा अथॉरिटी से? So there the officer has stated on a camera that they are here for the action. They have stated on camera, the officer has stated on camera that they are here for the action. action is going to be taken against Shrikant Tyagi illegal construction. Shrikant Tyagi property is going to be demolished. That is something what we have been told. The action is going to be taken because the officers there are claiming on camera, the Noida authority officer has stated, we have came here for the action. So this is the illegal construction, what we have been told. We have shared the exclusive copy of the notice which was given to Shrikant Tyagi earlier in 2020, and the live images now. Live images now from Shrikant Tyagi residence in 93B where this incident happened, and there you can see the police official knocking the door. Police official knocking the door. Noida authority officers have reached here on camera. Noida authority officers confirm to the public that they are here to take the action. They are going to take the action. That is something what we have been confirmed by the Noida authority officer. And they are also accompanied by the Noida police. They are knocking at the door. They are trying to open it.
बुलडोजर चलाएंगे, बुलडोजर की जरूरत, बुलडोजर चलेगा सर, छोटे मोटे काम के लिए बुलडोजर की नहीं, हमारे मैनुअल लेबर ही काफी है, बुलडोजर आप लाए भी हैं.
So there I am talking to the officers. They are saying छोटे मोटे काम के लिए बुलडोजर की जरूरत नहीं है, हमारी लेबर काफी है. ये कहना है. That is the word. These are the word of the officer. He is saying बुलडोजर की जरूरत नहीं है, हमारी लेबर काफी है.
जो कॉमन एरिया में इंक्रोचमेंट है उसे हटाने आए और कुछ भी करने नहीं आए.
अच्छा, वो इलीगल जो कंस्ट्रक्शन है उसको तोड़ने आए.
सर उसको कैसे बुलडोजर से नोएडा
again confirmed by the officer, again confirmed by the Noida authority officer. He is confirming that they are here to demolish. They are going to demolish this illegal construction. He has confirmed on the camera that they do not want bulldozer for the same. Their labor are enough to demolish the same.
काम तो करने नहीं दे रहे.
Their labor are enough to demolish the same. Construction is going to be demolished by the Noida authority.
थोड़ा सा काम करने दीजिए. आप क्या लेटर मिले सर? सर आप एक बार बता देंगे इशू विल बी सॉल्व. सर आप सर यहाँ खड़े होकर सर एक बार एड्रेस
सर एक बार अगर आप दर्शकों को बता सके सर,
आप लोग या तो सारे सामने खड़े हो जाए, मैं बता देता हूँ. आप शांत हो जाएंगे तब तो मैं बताऊंगा. हमें यहाँ की शिकायत मिली थी कि कॉमन एरिया में इंक्रोचमेंट किया गया है. उस कॉमन एरिया में इंक्रोचमेंट को हम लोग हटाने आए हैं. अगर अब आप लोग इजाजत दें तो हम कॉमन एरिया के इंक्रोचमेंट को हटा दें. थोड़ा सा
सर क्या नोटिस दिया था? सर क्या नोटिस दिया था?
कंप्लेंट कब मिली है? शिकायत कब मिली है?
कंप्लेंट बहुत पुरानी है. इसमें नोटिस भी दिया गया था, पहले एक बार हटा भी दिया गया था, लेकिन फिर से ये हो गया, इसलिए हम फिर से आए हैं.
सर अब तक एक्शन क्यों नहीं हुआ था? सर
पहले ये कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं हुई? सर पहले
सर आज जब ये वीडियो वायरल हुआ तभी ये कार्रवाई हुई. बताया जा रहा था
अभी
शिकायत की गई थी.
पहले काम तो करने दीजिए. काम तो करने दीजिए.
अपनी पावर यूज करके श्रीकांत त्यागी सर अपनी पावर यूज करके तोड़ने नहीं दे रहे थे. सर ये तोड़ने नहीं दे रहा था. That is something which has been confirmed again on the camera by the Noida authority officer. He has confirmed the same that now this is going to be this.
तो देखिए ये स्टार्ट करो, यानी नोएडा अथॉरिटी के अधिकारी ने बोल दिया जाओ ना.
बुलडोजर की जरूरत पड़ेगी.
ऐसा कोई कंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं है जिसमें बुलडोजर की जरूरत पड़ेगी. ये जो कंस्ट्रक्शन है मैनुअल लेबर से हो जाएगा. हम मैनुअल लेबर. हाँ जी, पिछली बातें मत करो, आज की बात करो. चलो
So this is the reaction of the Noida authority officer, where we are talking to him, we are trying and get the information, and there he has confirmed they do not want the bulldozer for this much. They do not want the bulldozer to demolish this much. This is encroachment and illegal construction which has been done, and now this is going to be demolished. This has been confirmed by the Noida authority officer. There the police is also standing. Police is accompanied. Noida police is here to help the authority officials. They are going to take the action. They are going to move ahead. They are going to take the action now. Action against the man who is absconding. Action against the man who is on run. That's Shrikant Tyagi. That is something what we are going to see any time from now. Noida authority officials are here. Noida police is here. Noida police, Noida authority officials, both are here, and they're going to demolish now, what I've been told. And there the discussion among the authority officials how to go ahead with the things, as they have been telling that they do not want the bulldozer for this much construction, but their labors are enough to demolish this. And there the discussion you can see Noida authority officer along with the police officials, there you can see that the construction is going to be demolished, and that's the action which is going to be taken against the man who is running, the man who is absconding, Shrikant Tyagi, who was using his power earlier. Republic TV has accessed a copy of the notice which was served to him back in 2020, but the action was not taken till the date. The action was not taken till the date, till he misbehaved, till he was seen again in the video when he was misbehaving with the lady, and the video goes viral. FIR has been registered. The man is on the run. Shrikant Tyagi is on the run. He's absconding. There, the live images from Omex Grand, the building, the society in which Shrikant Tyagi was residing, and on my back is the illegal construction. I'll ask my video journalist to give you the sense. I'll ask my video journalist Anup to give you the sense of the illegal construction. This exactly is the illegal construction which has been done, and using his power, Shrikant Tyagi using his power was not demolishing the same, was not giving any answer to the notices which he was served by the Noida authority. And there the live images. I'll ask my video journalist to once give you the sense of the authority officers with the police officials, Noida police officials. Now the action is going to begin any moment from now. Time for action by the Noida authority now. And the man who is on run, the man who is absconding is still running, but the action is going to be taken, and that is something which has been confirmed by none other but the Noida authority officials, who are saying that they are going to demolish this illegal construction. And there the inspection is being done by the authority official. They are knocking the doors. Numbers of time we have seen how the police officials were also knocking the door to go ahead with the action. So these are the live images again from the same place. The official is calling. I can understand the official is calling the laborers who are going to demolish the property. The laborers who are going to demolish the property, they have been called. Now. The action is going to begin any moment from now. This has been clearly stated that no bulldozer is required. They are saying that their labor are enough to demolish this. They do not want any bulldozer, but they are going to demolish it. They are going to demolish the illegal construction. Their laborers has been called. That is something which I just heard when the Noida authority officer was discussing the same with the labor, and the instruction has been given. They have been called. Any moment from now, the action is going to be taken against the man who is on the run, man who is absconding, man who was seen in the video, Shrikant Tyagi, who was using his power, who was using his political power, and was influencing people. And there you can see the authority officials are discussing how to demolish. The authority officials are discussing how to demolish, from where to start, what is going to be the plan of action. The laborers has been called. There I can see some of the people of Noida authority itself, the laborers of Noida authority. There I can see behind the officer.
होपफुली नहीं पड़ेगी।
बुलडोजर एक बाहर खड़ा हुआ है, क्या वो अथॉरिटी लाई है सर?
बिल्कुल लेकर आइए।
आज ही एक्शन होगा सर?
आज ही।
कितनी देर के बाद हमको कार्रवाई देखने को मिलेगी? कितनी देर बाद कार्रवाई होगी? कितनी देर के बाद?
confirmed again that there are two bulldozers which is standing right outside the society. Two bulldozers standing right outside the society has been called for the same cause. Has been called by the Noida authority. Has been called by the Noida authority. That has been confirmed by the Noida authority official. Two bulldozer is on standby right outside the society. Right outside the authorities. The action is going to be begun any moment from now. Noida authority is going to be in action. The notice was served back in 2020. We have shared the copy of the notice. The exclusive copy of the notice is with Republic TV. We have shared the notice, and that's the preparation going on. That's the preparation going on there behind me. You can see the Noida authority officials. Behind me, you can see the Noida police, the laborers, which has been called by the Noida authority, and they are going to demolish it now. But as of till now, the authority official was claiming and saying that they do not want the bulldozer, but it's on the standby. Noida authority bulldozer is on standby, standing right outside the society. Noida authority bulldozer is on standby, standing right outside the society, and this has been confirmed by the authority official there. The authority official at this point in time is discussing the things with the other residential. The discussion is on how it is going to happen, how much part of the illegal construction is going to be demolished by the Noida authority. There in the visuals you can see the authority officials, the laborers has been called in. The action is going to begin any moment from now on the man who is absconding, the man who is running, the man who is still running. So this is going to be the action now. This is going to be the action now, which is going to be happen and which is going to begin any moment from now. There I'll try to speak to some other officials also. Anup, I'll ask my video journalist to come with me, and we'll try and get in word. सर क्या कुछ होने वाला है सर?
अभी प्लानिंग की एक बार टीम हमारी आ जाए, फिर हम उस पे
लेकिन बेसिक सर आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग फॉर द
जो भी अवैध निर्माण है उसको तो हम लोग वो करेंगे।
ये नोटिस जो है 2020 में भी मैंने देखा, हमारे पास एक कॉपी है।
ये प्लानिंग विभाग बता देगा वही चीज उसी।
लेकिन अभी इलीगल कंस्ट्रक्शन के खिलाफ कार्रवाई होनी है।
जी देखिए
बुलडोजर है सर, शुरू हो गया। That's the beginning. I'll ask my video journalist to give you a sense there. The visuals. The action begins. The action began here. These are the Noida authority laborers who are taking the action. The illegal construction. Shrikant Tyagi property is going to be demolished now. The action has begun. Reporting live from Omax. Reporting live from the residence of the man who is absconding. The residence of the man who is on the run. The action began. The action began here. Noida authority officials have started. To demolish the illegal construction. The action has begun. It was pre-decided as the officials of the Noida authority informed the same on camera that yes, this is going to be the action, the demolishing, and there you can clearly see Noida authority officials. Now the labours have started. Over here, the illegal construction which was done. By Shrikant Tyagi, the notice which was served back in 2020, he did not respond on the same, using his political power. He did not respond on the same, using his political backing. But finally, now when the man is absconding, the FIR has been registered. This is Noida authority also who is in action. Noida authority is in action there in the visuals. We are getting the live images. These are the live images from the residence of the man who is absconding, the residence of the man who is on the run, and there Shrikant Tyagi property is being demolished. The process has started. The Noida authority is in action, could be clearly seen. The process has started. The visuals there you can see the process has started, and the Noida authority is in action now. The action has been taken. Noida Authority laborers, Noida Authority officials are present over here. The police personnel are present over here. Noida Police is present over here. This was the notice which was served back in 2020, but the action was not taken till the date. And now today, finally the FIR has been registered. The action has begun. The action has begun when the man is absconding. The action has begun when the man is on the run. And there the Noida Authority officials confirm us that they do not want the barricading. They do not, I beg your pardon, the bulldozer. They do not want the bulldozer to be here. The labor can handle the same, and that is something what we are seeing. The laborers can handle the same if we are talking about this illegal construction which is going to be demolished now. And there in the visuals, live images from the residence of the man who is absconding. The action has begun. The action has begun. Noida Authority is on action now. They knocked the door. We have seen it earlier. They were trying to knock the door. They were trying to get a sense from the people if anybody is inside there. But the action has begun now. There the laborers have started demolishing the property, the illegal construction rather we should say, on which this was the notice which was given by the Noida Authority earlier itself. But the man using his power was not listening to the Noida Authority. There on one side we are getting the images. These are the live images from the area where this illegal construction was done, and now the action has begun. Action has been taken by the Noida Authority. I'll ask my video journalist to once give you the larger view. Let me give you the sense what is happening. Let me give you the sense. This exactly is the area where the illegal construction was done, and now the action has been taken by the Noida Authority. This exactly is the area. This is not limited to one part. Not limited to one part. More images on my left, on my right, on my left, everywhere. The man is on the work. The men are working. The laborers are demolishing. There the illegal construction is being demolished now. The illegal construction is being demolished now by the Noida Authority, the officials. There the illegal construction is being demolished. There you can see, they are giving you the images. There you can see the officials, police officials are there trying to control the situation. The action has begun, and this was the notice which was given to Shrikant Tyagi by using his political power and backing. He was not listening. He was not responding to the notice about this illegal construction. This was a complaint which was given by the residential of the society back in 2019. We'll try and talk to some of the people. We'll try and talk to some of the people who belong to this society, and what do they have to say about the same? What do they have to say about the same if they are anytime willing to speak anything? मैम आप लोग ऐसी सोसाइटी से हैं सब. अभी ये इलीगल कंस्ट्रक्शन के लिए 2019 में भी कुछ आप लोग की तरफ से कंप्लेंट गई थी. 20 में नोटिस आता है, बट उस पर कुछ एक्शन नहीं लिया गया था. आज एक्शन,
हाँ आज एक्शन हुआ है. हम बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं योगी जी को कि उन्होंने इसका संज्ञान लिया और एक्शन किया.
लेकिन ये अभी तक ऐसे एक्शन क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा था? क्योंकि जैसे बताया जा रहा है, जो घटना अभी फिलहाल में हुई जिसके बाद FIR रजिस्टर हुई है कि पॉलिटिकल पावर, पॉलिटिकल बैकिंग यूज करके बदतमीजी करना.
बट जो भी रूलिंग पार्टी होती थी वो उसी को बताता था कि मैं उसी पार्टी का हूँ. अच्छा. सिंस 2013 वो कहता था मैं बसपा का हूँ, फिर कहता था मैं सपा का हूँ, फिर हो गया वो बीजेपी का. आई डोंट नो वो किस पार्टी का था. ये तो वही बता सकता है.
But the man was using his power.
हाँ, मतलब he was with every ruling party.
What do you say, ma'am, about this particular action now?
This is mandatory. This is mandatory for any society. Nobody can illegal construction.
So this was most awaited, like at least
this is most awaited.
These are the residential of the society. We have been talking to them and we are trying to get a word from them. What exactly they have to say? They are even satisfied now. At least the action has been taken. There I'll go with the images once again. Where the illegal construction is being demolished now. Illegal construction is being demolished now. The people of the society are saying at least the action has begun. The action has begun on the man who is on run. The action has begun on the man who is still still absconding. We have seen in the video how Shrikant Tyagi was using his power, how Shrikant Tyagi was abusing the lady, was threatening the lady, and what exactly has happened. So there the illegal construction is being demolished. The action has begun. The action has begun, and the people of the society here standing, they are appreciating the move. They are appreciating the move. They are appreciating, and they are saying that yes, at least the action has started. At least the action has begun. We'll try and get a word from more people if they are also willing to speak to us. If they will talk to us. Sir, आप लोग इसी सोसाइटी से हैं क्या सब लोग? सर, ये काफी दिनों से यहाँ पे इलीगल कंस्ट्रक्शन था. आप लोगों ने 2019 में कंप्लेंट दी, 20 में नोटिस आता है, लेकिन तभी भी कुछ एक्शन अभी तक नहीं हुआ था. आज एक्शन हो रहा है. सर, क्या कहेंगे पहले तो?
ये एक्शन 2 साल पहले हो जाना चाहिए बस. डेढ़ साल. ये अब तो कॉस्मेटिक वो हो रहा है. अब तो कॉस्मेटिक वो
कुछ हो गया जब आदमी
मीडिया आ गई यहाँ, उनको मीडिया को समझाना है. ये मैसेज मद्रास तक जाएगा. ये कोई सोसाइटी में थोड़ी रहेगा. दिस विल गो टू एंटायर इंडिया. होल वर्ल्ड विल सी इट. आपका चैनल ऐसा नहीं है कि साहब हम 4 आदमियों ने देख लिया घर के अंदर बैठ करके. पूरे वर्ल्ड में ये मैसेज जाएगा कि व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन. और इस सोसाइटी में कोई आदमी ऐसा नहीं है जो इनकम टैक्स ना देता हो.
But why the action was not taken till the date? Was the man using his power? Was the man using his political connection?
Nothing like that. Who is powerful? Mukhtar Ansari is powerful. There are plenty of mafias in this.
But the action was not taken.
Action was not taken. Just
what do you say? Yes. So this is exactly the response of the people of the society. The response of the people of the society. At least the action has begun now, and I'll go with the live images. I'll go with the demolishing process which is going on. I'll go with the visuals. There you can see the live images from the ground. Action has begun. Noida authority official, they are demolishing the property. Let me remind you again for the viewers. This was the complaint which was given by the residentials of the society back in 2019, and after that in 2020 this was the message which was served. In 2020 this was the message which was served to Shrikant Tyagi, but using his political connections, his power, the man did not respond on the same. But now when the absconding man, when the man is absconding and the action has been taken by the Noida police also, when the FIR has been already registered, there the action has begun. Noida authority, we confirmed it first. Republic TV have the copy of that particular notice also. Republic has accessed the copy, exclusive copy of that notice also, which was served to Shrikant Tyagi back in 2020, and there the action has begun. There in the visuals you can clearly see where the action has begun, and the illegal construction is being demolished now, and the process is on. We'll give you a 360 view. We'll give you a long view. Basement. What I've been told, if we are talking about this particular construction, what I've been told, this particular flat is connected to the basement. He himself has made in his way, going other way, now connected to the basement. That is something what I have been told, and this is from the inside. We'll try and get a view of the same what is happening here. There the illegal construction could be clearly seen. There the illegal construction. Something is happening. Bulldozer. I can see the bulldozer. Bulldozer enter in the society. That's the bulldozer. Bulldozer in the society. Live images. First on Republic TV. There we are giving you the visuals of the bulldozer. The action has begun. As we were telling it to our viewers, we were showing the visual, the live images. We were showing to the viewers. These are the live images. The action has begun. This is the image of the bulldozer. Now it is going to be another step. Next step for demolishing the illegal construction. Next step for demolishing the illegal construction. It is going to be. Now we'll remain with the images. We'll be with the images now. The action has already started. This is against a man who is running, against a man who is absconding. The bulldozer has entered. The images from the society, the residential of the man who is absconding. The residential of the man who is absconding. And now there some of the people are clapping. Society members are clapping. They are that much happy. On my right, People are celebrating here because this man, Shrikant Tyagi, who's on the run, was using his power, was influencing the other people, was doing the illegal construction. The notice, we have access, exclusive notice we have seen. Now the bulldozer has entered in the society, and now it is going to be the next process of demolishing. Earlier we were seeing how it was done by the laborers. Now to demolish this property, we are getting this the process has started. It has started, and now the images, the live visuals from the residence of the man who is absconding. There you can see the action which has been taken. Action taken. Shrikant Tyagi residence, the illegal construction of Shrikant Tyagi demolished now. Shrikant Tyagi residence, the illegal construction from the Shrikant Tyagi residence. Shrikant Tyagi, the man who is running, the action has begun. The action has been taken by the Noida authority. People are celebrating here. I'm looking at the people who are celebrating this movement, who are clapping and celebrating this movement and saying that at least the action has begun. This exactly the same area, let me remind you, where this whole incident was reported when the man who is absconding was seen abusing with the lady, was seen threatening the lady. This exactly is the same place where the illegal plantation was done by the man, and now bulldozer is in action. Demolishing the illegal construction. The man who is absconding, man who is running, man who was seen in video, Shrikant Tyagi, now under the radar of Noida authority, Noida police, where on one side Noida police has constituted the team, the multiple location is being searched. On the other hand, the live images from the residence of the man who has done the illegal construction, the residence of the man who was using his political power. People are celebrating the movement. People are clapping. People here are celebrating this movement, and they are clapping. Live images, demolishing. The property is demolished now. The action taken by the Noida authority against the man who is absconding, the man who was seen in the video, Shrikant Tyagi, who was seen in the video. We have shared the notice copy which was served back in 2020, but using his political power connections, the man was not responding to the notice. Live images, live visuals. The action has begun. There, the illegal part of the construction has been demolished. Earlier it was stated we would not be requiring the bulldozer, but finally the bulldozer is also in action in the society. The bulldozer is also in action. There the demolishing process continue. Another step, next step by the Noida authority, where the man is still absconding. The Noida authority officials has taken the action. The illegal construction, we have shown it earlier, viewers. Republic TV was the first to access the copy. And now the action has been taken. And we are reporting live on the story. A team has been already constituted by the Noida police. Finally, the action taken by the Noida authority, and the illegal construction has been already demolished by the Noida authority. It's time for a very short break. We'll be right back reporting live on the story. The man is still absconding.
Reading allows us to become familiar with ourselves.
We don't read, we won't know what is knowledge. I just find it very interesting to know people's lives, how they went through certain situations, how they dealt with things.
So wherever you want to go in life, if you read books along those lines, then that would really help you in growing.
Reading could mean a million different things to every individual. What does it mean to you? Visit readindia.info to find out more.
This full road has been being blocked by the Congress workers, the high voltage drama.
Nancy Pelosi lands in Taiwan.
And more top stories from the games. Indian star boxer and world champion Nikhil Zareen captures the country's third consecutive boxing gold of the day, defeating Carly McNall of Northern Ireland in the finals of the women's 50 kg light flyweight. At the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, Zareen lived up to her world champion status as she dominated Carly across all 3 rounds, winning 5-0 on the basis of points scored.
बहुत खुश हूँ मैं कि अपने देश के लिए मैंने गोल्ड मेडल जीता है। वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप के बाद मेरा नेक्स्ट मेजर कंपटीशन यही था, तो लोगों की उम्मीद थी मेरे से कि मैं यहाँ पे भी गोल्ड जीतूँ, बट हाँ फाइनली मैं गोल्ड मेडल जीतूँ यहाँ पे, तो मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है।
Boxer Neetu Gangas clinches gold after defeating England's Demi Jade Rajasthan in the final of the women's 48 kg category at the Commonwealth Games. And on Sunday, she won on the basis of points 5-0 over her English opponent. Following his gold medal win in the Commonwealth Games on Sunday, Indian boxer Amit Panghal says he will try to win gold for his country in the Olympics as well. Boxer Amit captured another boxing gold after defeating England's Kieran MacDonald in the finals of the 48 to 51 kg.
These protesters have blocked the main ITO road.
Nancy Pelosi lands and she's coming down now. Nancy Pelosi.
Elders Paul leads India's historic
Finally, the action has been taken on the man who is absconding, the man who is on the run. The action has been taken. I'm reporting live on the story. There, on one side, the live images where the demolishing process is on, and the property, the illegal construction has been demolished. Ma'am, what do you say about this? आप क्या कहेंगे? अभी ये finally आप लोग योगी बाबा के नारे लगा रहे थे. The action has been taken.
बिल्कुल सर, बहुत खुश हैं, बहुत राहत है, बहुत सुकून है, और थोड़ा लग रहा है कि एक डर से बाहर निकल करके आए हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि ऐसा लग रहा है हाँ अब हमें किसी ने सपोर्ट किया है और हमने जिस नेता को चुना वो बिल्कुल सही था।
तो अभी तक क्या धमकाया जाता था, जिस तरीके से वो वीडियो आई,
बहुत ज्यादा डर था, बहुत ज्यादा हम लोग घबराए हुए थे, और ऐसा लग रहा था कि क्या हम एक ऐसे माहौल में रह रहे हैं, क्या हम सेफ हैं, क्या हमें जस्टिस मिलेगा, लेकिन आज लग रहा है नहीं, हमें पूरा सपोर्ट मिला और हम बहुत खुश हैं और इसलिए हम अब जश्न मना रहे हैं।
मैम आप क्या कहेंगे, फाइनली रिलीफ है?
फाइनली ये बहुत बड़ा रिलीफ है पूरी सोसाइटी के लिए, और उस लेडी के लिए जस्टिस है जिसके साथ ये सब कुछ हुआ है, तो वाकई में ये एक हिस्टोरिक मोमेंट है, हिस्टोरिक मोमेंट है ये।
हिस्टोरिक मोमेंट है। माता जी आप क्या कहेंगे कि बहुत लोग यहाँ बता रहे परेशान कर रखा था, डराता था, धमकाता था इस तरीके के, लेकिन आज एक्शन देखने को मिल रहा है।
हमें इस एक्शन से बहुत खुशी हुई है क्योंकि ये बिल्कुल गुंडा था और इसने पूरी तरह आगे अप्रोचमेंट की हुई थी और यहाँ बैठ के अपना किसी की हिम्मत नहीं थी यहाँ से जाए। हाँ, तो बहुत अच्छा हुआ है और इसको जल्दी से जल्दी अंदर लेना चाहिए और इसके सारे जो कॉन्टैक्ट हैं खत्म करने चाहिए, इसकी जितनी प्रॉपर्टी है सील करनी चाहिए, उस पर भी बुलडोजर चलना चाहिए। हाँ बिल्कुल।
We'll go with the live images once. We'll go with the live images. We have given you the visuals earlier. This was the illegal construction which was here, and now it has been demolished. The encroachment, it has been demolished now, and there I'll give you the visual. I'll give you the sense from the area one. I'll give you the area. The bulldozer is moving back on its way. The bulldozer is moving back on its way. The bulldozer has done its work. The bulldozer has done its work, and there was a dumper. There was a truck which was standing outside the society along with the bulldozer, which I have seen earlier. I think that it will be called again. Now the bulldozer is being called again. The bulldozer is coming back, and I believe some of the demolishing process is still yet to be done. And there in the live images we are giving you the visual how finally the process is ended now, and it has been demolished. It has been demolished. The illegal construction which was done by the man who is absconding, Shrikant Tyagi, the man who is on the run. Shrikant Tyagi, the man who was seen in the video abusing the lady, was threatening the lady, and now finally the process has begun, and finally the illegal construction has been demolished. This was a notice which was served to Shrikant Tyagi back in 2020, Republic TV accessed the notice. We have shown you the copy of the notice also, in which it was clearly written about the illegal construction. But Shrikant Tyagi, there using his power, has not responded on the same. But finally, when this man was seen in the video, when the FIR has been registered, when Noida police has constituted 8 teams to look for the man when he is absconding, the action has been taken by the Noida police official. Noida authority also came in action. Noida authority now finally today has reached at the location and finally has demolished the property. I'll ask my video journalist to give you a 360 view of the area, what is happening at this point in time. The people here are celebrating that the action has been taken. Bulldozer again back on its work. Bulldozer again back on its work. Some part is left, so it is going to be more process of the demolishing the property. And as we have seen earlier also, the anti-encroachment drive which was on, and now this is again the bulldozer, which could be clearly seen in the visual, going to demolish the remaining part of the illegal constructed area, and there the action could be clearly seen. That's the JCB, that's the bulldozer which is in action and now demolishing and now cleaning up the area rather. The illegal construction has been already demolished, and there you can see the bulldozer which is in action. Bulldozer which is in action now breaking the ground, breaking the floor. Some of the part is left. Now it is going to be broken, and there you can see this particular wall which is a part of the illegal construction is also going to be demolished, I believe. And there the illegal constructed part has been already demolished, but some of the part is left, and now JCB is on the work, the bulldozer is on the work, the action has been run, the action has been taken by the Noida authority. There in the live images we are giving you the sense what is happening at the residence of the man who is absconding, at the residence of the man who is still missing, who was seen in the video harassing the lady, who was seen in the video, who was threatening the lady, and now the action has begun. And there the live images from the ground where the bulldozer is in action, bulldozer breaking that particular illegal constructed part of Shrikant Tyagi. What I've been told that Shrikant Tyagi was influencing the people, using his power. He was served with a notice back in 2020, but he was not responding on the same. Let me remind you viewers, for that Shrikant Tyagi, against Shrikant Tyagi, the FIR has been already registered. The FIR has been already registered and the man is still absconding. I can see some of the police officials who have just entered here, more Noida police officials who have just entered here. I'll ask my video journalist to give you the sense. We'll go that side to give you the sense what is happening. More police officials I can see to control the situation so that everything remains in control. To control the situation, more Noida police official could be clearly seen. We'll go back and we'll give you a long view. We'll go back and we'll give you a long view of this particular area. We'll give you a long view of this society, of this illegally constructed area, and we'll go there. And from here, we'll give you a long view. I'll ask my video journalist Anup to give you a long view. So there you can see, now the bulldozer is back on its way. Bulldozer has done its work. Bulldozer has demolished the illegal constructed area. We have seen it earlier. I've been told it is expected. I've been told that the other part is also being demolished. We'll go there. We'll go that side and we'll check it out. If that is also being demolished, yes, I can see the people over there. Yes, I can see the laborers over there who are demolishing the other part of the area, the other part of the illegally constructed area. There I can see in the image. We'll take that route to get you the more clear visuals. The man who is absconding his property is being now demolished because this is the other part of the area where demolition is done. We go to the we are getting these visuals from another unit also. We have multiple cameras over here, so we are getting these images from the other camera. I'll stay at the front gate where this illegal construction was done and where this has been already demolished. We'll stay here We'll show you the images, the live images. There we have seen how the people were celebrating this particular movement, and they are saying that at least the action has begun now. At least the action has been taken. The people were clapping there. They were celebrating. The bulldozer I've been told is back on its way. Bulldozer has gone. We'll try and get a sense if it is moving toward the other part. If it is moving toward the other part, then we'll try and get the sense. But bulldozer is back on its way. Bulldozer is there. There I can see the bulldozer. That exactly is the same bulldozer which has taken the action. We have seen the bulldozer in the action few minutes back, and now I can see two bulldozers. We will go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll give you the sense what is happening in the society. There, one bulldozer is on the standby. We'll report it from here only. We can get the images. We are getting the visuals. There you can see the bulldozers parked in the society itself. If it is required anymore, then it is going to be back on work. But yes, two bulldozers could be seen. One on my right, one in front of me. Two bulldozers. This exactly is the same bulldozer which we have seen earlier in the action, where the demolishing part has been done and completed by this particular bulldozer. On the other hand, the other part of the area, if we talk about the other gate of this particular residence and the illegal construction part, then there the laborers are working. So we have given you the live images of the bulldozers now moving back toward the illegal constructed area, which has been demolished now. I can see the Noida police officials which has been deployed over here. There, numbers of residentials are there on the ground. They're celebrating rather the movement. They're at least happy, and they're saying that this man was threatening us, and this is the fear of which we are out at least. There I can see the sloganing of Jindabad. Sloganing of Jindabad could be clearly seen. The people are celebrating. People are joining, like they are celebrating this movement that the action has been taken. This is also big because you can understand, viewers, we can understand by this movement, by this reactions of the residential of this society, what would have been the condition. What would have been the condition for these people who are living over here. And now, today, they are celebrating this movement. They are saying at least the action has been taken, and we are very much relieved by this action of UP government and the Noida police. This exactly is the situation on the ground, where the people are saying, we were talking to some of the residential of this particular society. They were seen so relaxed and relieved. They were saying that at least the action has begun, because this man was threatening us. This man who was seen in the video, Shrikant Tyagi, who is still on run, was threatening us. This exactly is the situation. And what would have been the situation at that point in time when this man was in power, when this man was influencing others, when this man was doing this illegal construction. Let me give you the sense. If we are talking about this illegal construction, these are the different towers. So from right toward my left, if we'll pan a camera a bit, then we can understand it. All the construction is done in the same manner, and that's the pattern in which it is always done in the societies. So this is in the same manner. I can see the sweets. Sweets has been brought in. People are trying to celebrate it through the sweet. There you can see the people at this point in time is celebrating this movement by celebrating the sweet.
देखो ये जो मिठाई आई है आज, ये जो मिठाई आई है, ये जो मिठाई आई है इस कार्रवाई की वजह से आई है। आज यहाँ की जनता बहुत खुश है, लेकिन किसी के नुकसान होने पर मिठाई नहीं बांटी जाती। लेकिन जो मिठाई बांटते हैं लोग, वो कहीं ना कहीं दुखी होते हैं और उनको ये चीज देखने को मिलती है, तभी वो मिठाई बांटते हैं।
किस तरीके की वो गुंडागर्दी थी जो आज आप लोग इस मूवमेंट को तालियां बजा रहे हैं, खुश हो रहे हैं, मिठाई बांट रहे हैं कि कम से कम ये एक्शन लिया गया?
वो बीजेपी के नाम से धमकाता था कि मैं बीजेपी का बहुत बड़ा नेता हूँ, मैं बीजेपी का बहुत बड़ा नेता हूँ, इसलिए वो धमकाता था बीजेपी के नाम लेकर। और अपने आप को बहुत पावरफुल आदमी बताता था। ये कहता था मुझसे ज्यादा कोई पावरफुल नहीं है। उसके छोटे छोटे लड़के गोली मारने का आदेश देते थे।
7 बजे
जब भी वो हमारी सोसाइटी में आता था, 10 पुलिस वाले बंदूक लेके ऐसे गार्ड बन के आते थे उसके साथ।
10 पुलिस वाले भी?
बिल्कुल, यहाँ देखा गया है।
उसके साथ जो गार्ड
करते थे।
4-5 गाड़ियां उसकी हमेशा अटेंशन खड़ी रहती थी, 0001 001 001। इतने स्पेशल नंबर उसके पास कहां से आ जाते थे? इतना बड़ा तो वो नेता था नहीं।
उसने पुरानी गाड़ियां खरीद रखी थी, उसके ऊपर पुलिस का एनुअल लगा हुआ था ताकि लोग उससे डरे और पुलिस वाले भी ये समझे, और MLA का वो लिखा हुआ था बोर्ड ताकि लोग पीछे रहें और उस बात से डरते रहें ताकि
पहले आप मिठाई खाओ, पहले प्रेस वाले खाएंगे। प्रेस वाले आप लोगों का भी बहुत बड़ा सहारा है, ऐसी बात नहीं है।
There you can see the sweets is being distributed among them. So they are enjoying this movement. We need to understand by this reaction of the residential what would have been the situation at that point in time when this man was using the power. The people were telling us, we were just talking to the people there, and they were telling us how this man Shrikant Tyagi was using the police power. He used to enter in the society with 10 guards, when 10 police officials with bouncers with him. That is something what the people here are telling us. That is the statement of the residential and how he was using the power. And we were just seeing, talking to the ladies over there of the society only, the residentials of the society. We were talking to them, and now it has been reported the man is absconding, but the team has been constituted. We'll again go with that visual where this demolishing has been done, where this illegal construction has been demolished. There, we have seen you. We have shown you. There are some people, I believe, who are from their family. There are some people who are from the Shrikant Tyagi family, what I've been told. I'm just trying to get information. She's trying to say something. We are just trying to get an information what is happening here. But there are some people, I believe, who are not happy with the same. But we'll go back to the images. We'll go back to that particular part where this demolishing process has ended. We have shown you the bulldozer. We have shown you early in the morning. I have reported from here. Early in the morning, I was reporting from the same location when Republic TV broke it first with a copy of the notice. Which was served back in 2020. So early in the morning, we have shown you. Early in the morning, we have shown you the visual where it was illegally constructed, and later we have seen how it began. How Noida authority officials reaches here, they confirm us on the camera. More celebration I can see. We'll go with the live images to that part also. More celebration I can see. The people are celebrating this movement because there seems like that they've got a big relief. There I can see the people are celebrating this movement because we can understand what would have been the situation if you are talking about this man. This man is absconding. This man is absconding after FIR has been already registered. But there, the live images is coming in from the ground. We are reporting from the ground. We have shown you how the illegal construction was done. Early in the morning when I was reporting from this part, we have accessed the copy and continuously giving you the live visuals. We'll go towards the bulldozer also. The viewers who are joining us now, we'll brief them the story. We'll go toward the bulldozer also. The live images from the ground from the 93B sector of Noida, where Shrikant Tyagi, more officials, senior officials I can see who is on the ground. More senior officials who is on the ground monitoring the situation. I'll ask my video journalist to come to this side. That on my left is the bulldozer. From here we can get a glimpse of that. From here only we can get a glimpse of that, and we'll pan it a bit. We'll pan our camera from bulldozer toward the illegal construction. That's the bulldozer which we have shown you. There the deployment of the police, and that's the site which has been demolished now. The illegal construction was done by Shrikant Tyagi. As we are telling this to our viewers since from the morning, the copy has been accessed by Republic Media Network. That was the exclusive copy in which it was written, the notice which was given to Shrikant Tyagi, but he did not reply on the same. Using his political powers. And finally, today, when the man is absconding, the FIR, when has been already registered, then Noida Authority also came in action. We spoke to the Noida Authority officials when they arrived here. We tried and get a sense from the Noida Authority official what is going to be their plan of action. And it was stated very much clearly by the Noida Authority official that they are going to take action today only, and the action has has been taken, and we have seen in the visual there. We are giving you the sense from the ground. The live images are from the ground. Different areas, different groups are divided, and everybody of them I can see is celebrating the movement. Everybody of them is distributing the sweet among themselves, and there the people could be clearly seen when they are saying that they are in relief now. They are in relief. The senior officials taking note of the situation on the ground. I will stay with the images. The senior officials I can see are on the ground, and they are taking note of the situation, what exactly the situation is. We have seen it earlier when the Noida police officials was there with the Noida authority officials, and we'll not go there. We'll report from here only. We have another camera at that point, and the movement could be clearly seen. The movement. Let me give you the visuals from this particular site of the illegal constructed area. We'll try and get a sense if we'll can get a response. Ma'am, if you can tell us a bit what exactly is happening. If you can.
I'll tell you later.
So there, the officials, we will trying to get a sense if she can tell us what exactly is going to be the next course of action. As we do know that the team has been already constituted, a team has been constituted, and this is going to be the multiple searches today. Multiple searches at the different area, different location where it is going to be looked up. We'll try and get in.
नोएडा पुलिस ने काफी अच्छा काम किया.
I'll talk to everyone of you later.
मैम, पुलिस अभी क्या कोई सर्चेस कर रही है? आप थोड़ा सा उस बारे में कुछ बता दें.
पहला रिएक्शन आप क्या कहेंगे, क्योंकि नोएडा अथॉरिटी ने
right now the senior official is not talking. Right now the civil official is not talking. She's saying that she'll talk to us later. But there, I'll go again back with the images, and there I can see the people celebrating it across the society. I can see this distribution of sweets across the society, because the people are so much relieved today, and as we have seen it, they were celebrating it, they were clapping, and they were seeing so relief, and they were stating it that this gunda was threatening the residential of the society. We're just trying to understand what is happening. If any statement from the senior officials, if any statement, we are just trying. Ma'am, 1 minute. छोटा सा अगर आप अपडेट हम लोग आप बता दीजिए कि अब तक
एक लाइन जस्ट वन वर्ड मैम.
अभी तक कितने लोग आपने कराए?
इन्वेस्टिगेशन मैम
कहाँ सर्चेस चल रही मैम?
इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ तक?
The officials is still not having the words. I can understand. DCP Ankita Sharma is there, but I can understand the pressure.
मैम अभी भी श्रीकांत त्यागी,
she's not having.
श्रीकांत त्यागी अभी फरार है. खास तौर पर लाइव है. 72 घंटे से ज्यादा समय हो चुका है. 72 घंटे से ज्यादा हो गया है. श्रीकांत त्यागी कहाँ है मैम?
Shrikant Tyagi's whereabout is still unknown, as we do understand that. That's why DCP is not talking. We will trying and get a reaction from the DCP. What is the update on his whereabout? What is the teams doing? What is being done by the teams which has been constituted? What exactly is going to be the area of search? The teams has been constituted. Multiple team has been constituted, but their DCP is not ready to talk. We're trying and get a sense from the DCP. We're trying to get an answer. Ma'am, if you can tell this to viewers.
I'll tell you in some time. I'll tell everything in some time.
What is happening?
I'll tell everything in
How
some
many
time.
teams has been constituted? What is going to be the area of search? Ma'am, क्या उसको लेकर कोई update है? That multiple location is being searched today. Multiple location is going to be searched. But what is expected, ma'am? This is something what is happening on the ground. We will try and get a reaction from the DCP, but she's not responding. She's saying she'll talk later. But that is because registered, we were trying to get a sense from the DCP, but there is no answer. So we'll go back toward the bulldozer. That's the bulldozer which was in action. Bulldozer still parked in the society. On my right is the area where this illegal construction was done by Shrikant Tyagi, and finally it has been demolished. We were trying to get in reaction, an official reaction from the officials, from the senior officials. There I can see Noida authority people communicating with the other members of the society. These are the Noida authority officials who are still here. We have been talking to them when they entered, and we have given you the visual. This exactly the same official, the senior official of the Noida authority, who informed us that yes, this is the action today, and finally we have seen the action. We'll give a view from here, and there you can see the numbers of police personnel which has been deployed. Police bandobast has been increased, and there on the ground we are reporting live from the residence of the man who is still absconding, the residence of the man who is still on the run. So the live images, we have shown you how the action started today. If we talk about this particular story, then we do understand a man was seen in the video where he was threatening a lady, where he was abusing a lady, and after which the action has been taken. But the man is on the run, the man is still absconding. The name of the man is Shrikant Tyagi, and the FIR has been registered. The vehicles has been seized by the Noida police. His vehicles has been seized by the Noida police, but his whereabout is still unknown. We were trying to get a sense from the DCP also what exactly is happening, but as till now, I believe Noida police is not having any answer. The team has been constituted. Multiple searches will be done today, and it is going to be the raid at the multiple location which is linked to Shrikant Tyagi. But finally, till now, there is no response by the Noida officials, senior officials of the police of Noida. DCP was here, and we were trying to get a sense from her, but she was not responding on the same. Behind me is the action which has been taken by the Noida authority today. Behind me is the action, is the spot where this action has been taken. The illegal construction, let me remind you about this also. The illegal construction was done by Shrikant Tyagi. He was using his power, he was using his political connections, what I've been told. And that's the response of the residential over here. And finally, it was the complaint which was back in 2019 given by the residentials of the society to Noida authority. Back in 2020, this was the response of Noida authority, where this have given a notice to Shrikant Tyagi to respond on the same. But Shrikant Tyagi did not respond on the same, again using his political connections and power, what I've been told. And finally, today, when this FIR has been launched, now after 2 years, Noida authority also came in action, and we have seen the officials who entered here. We were talking to them. They confirmed up that this is the illegal construction and this is going to be demolished. We have shown you in the visual. The action has been taken against Shrikant Tyagi property, and it was illegally constructed. But we need to understand the kind of power he was using. We need to understand, as we are getting the sense from the residentials also, their relief was seen as they were telling us that how much relaxed they are after this particular move of the Noida authority. So we can understand, if I'll go through the construction part and the infrastructure of this particular society, then you can clearly see all is constructed in the same pattern, and that is how the societies are built. You are not allowed to construct anything other than it has been given to you by your builder, and if you do that, that is going to be calculated as illegal construction. So this was the area which was illegally constructed by Shrikant Tyagi. As you can see, the whole society, all is constructed in the same pattern, but the man using his power, man using his influencing power, political connections, has constructed it, was living over here, and was threatening the people of the society. That is something what we have been seeing, that is something what we have been told, was threatening the people of the society, and that was the reaction of the people of the society. And finally, now today, the action has been taken. But it was the message, notice which was served back in 2020, but nothing was responded by the man who is absconding, obviously Shrikant Tyagi, the man who was seen in the video. The FIR has been registered, but is still absconding. We have been told that this is going to be the multiple searches at the multiple location which is going to be done by the Noida police today. We are waiting for the update. We were trying to get a sense from the DCP also, but there is no. But authority, where the construction has been at least now demolished, and now we are waiting for more update what is going to be the next course of action, as the cars, the vehicles which belongs to Shrikant Tyagi also has been already seized by the Noida authority, I beg your pardon, by the police. Action has been taken by the Noida. We are sense from the ground there. I can see the deployment of the police has been increased. The deployment of the police could be clearly seen. That illegal part, that illegal construction of Tyagi's residence has been already demolished. Finally, now waiting for an update if the man is nabbed and when he is going to be nabbed, because till now there is no whereabout. If you talk about whereabout of the man who is absconding, whereabout of the man Shrikant Tyagi, it is still unknown. And DCP, there we were, when asking question, was not having any answer on the same. We were trying to get in sense what exactly is going to be the next course of action. We do understand the team has been constituted, but nothing as of now. And the people but here are a bit relaxed, a bit relieved when this particular action has been taken by the Noida authority. We are reporting live on the story. We have shown you the visuals when Noida authority officials enters the society. We have shown you the bulldozer when it came in action. The illegal constructed part of Tyagi's residence was demolished by the bulldozer, and finally the action has been taken by the Noida authority. Yes, back to you in the studio.
So pictures on your screen are of the demolition that took place a short while ago. This is a residential complex in Noida where Shrikant Tyagi had carried out illegal constructions. Now, the whole matter, of course, has come to light after the fact that he got into an argument with a resident over there, and thereafter he was seen abusing and getting physical with her. Thereafter, of course, that video made its way to the social media and was brought up by social media users. We have also seen reports of what took place thereafter, wherein people who supported Shrikant Tyagi, who says that he's from the BJP's youth wing, barged into the society. And here's a quick look at some other news that we are getting for you this morning. Pictures on your screen right now are of this abusive Neta who's still on the run. But apart from that, of course, there is a demolition that is being carried out in Noida. Now, following the Uttar Pradesh government's zero-tolerance policy, the Noida police have slapped the Gangsters Act on Shrikant Tyagi, and his properties are likely to be attached. Meanwhile, his supporters turned up at the housing complex and shouted slogans and asked for the address of the victim. In a big development in the Noida assault case, the Yogi government has ordered Shrikant Tyagi's illegal encroachment to be demolished. Meanwhile, 6 people were detained by the Noida police when they reportedly came to visit Tyagi's family after a heated argument broke out with other society members. The Noida Civic Authority has demolished illegal encroachment of Shrikant Tyagi with bulldozers and JCBs. Earlier, civic authorities had inspected the illegal properties of Tyagi and claimed that they would take action against properties.
Images from the society, the residential of the man who is absconding. The images from the society, the residential of the man who is absconding.
Well, the residents of Grand Omax Society gathered in large numbers as illegal encroachment of Shrikant Tyagi was razed to the ground. And the Union Minister Kaushal Kishore has claimed that the BJP does not have any relation to Shrikant Tyagi and said that he's not a member of the party. The minister added that Tyagi is absconding and investigations are on.
सपोर्टर्स हैं जो वहाँ पर गए 10-15 लोग थे जो उनको थ्रेटनिंग कर रहे हैं। इस तरह की घटनाएं सामने आ रही है। एसएचओ को भी इस मामले में सस्पेंड किया गया है। तो कहाँ तक लोग सुरक्षित हैं?
देखिए, ये घटना तो निंदनीय है ही। पार्टी ने कहा है कि वो हमारी पार्टी का मेंबर नहीं है, लेकिन वो जो उन्होंने किया है उसका निश्चित तरीके से उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई हो रही है और पुलिस उन्हें ढूंढ भी रही है। जो लोग और उनके साथ में थे उनके खिलाफ गैंगस्टर की कार्रवाई हो रही है। जो विपक्ष आरोप लगा रहा है उसका आरोप कि बीजेपी के वो कार्यकर्ता है, वो गलत आरोप है।
Well, we are heading back to what's taking place at that society in Noida, where the illegal construction was demolished by the Noida Development Authority. Now, this illegal construction came to light after there was an argument between a self-proclaimed Neta called Shrikant Tyagi and fellow residents at this OMAC society in Noida. Thereafter, of course, there were reports of people who were linked to Tyagi barging into the society to threaten members. Anuj continues to be with us and he's reporting live from where the encroachment has been razed to the ground. Anuj, the other question that everybody will be asking is about the whereabouts of Shrikant Tyagi. He's still on the run.
Reporting live from the ground, and we have been giving the visual. We have been giving the visual how the demolishing has been done. This property was demolished, and if we talk about the illegal construction that was done by Shrikant Tyagi, we have shown you the notice, the copy of the notice which was served to him back in 2020. I'm getting some trouble in audio, but we have shown you the visuals, what exactly has happened. But if we talk about the whereabout is the larger question at this point in time, and that is something which is being asked. That is something which is being the question in everybody's mind. If we talk about the whereabout of Shrikant Tyagi, where exactly this man is. This man is absconding. The FIR has been registered, but the people still are waiting for an answer when he is going to be arrested, when it is going to be the action that is going to be taken by the Noida police. On my back there, the illegal construction is again being demolished. We'll go that side. I'll ask my video journalist to come this side so that we can get a sense from this area also, which has been demolished now. From this area. Earlier we have given you the visual from the front area. Now this is the backside of the flat. This particular ground floor flat which has been demolished now. The illegal construction, I would say, has been demolished now by the Noida authority. So this is the action which has been taken by the Noida authority. Still, Noida police is looking for the whereabout where the man is. Still, the Noida police is looking for the absconding man. The name of the man is Shrikant Tyagi. We do know the man who was seen in the video, the man who was seen in the visuals, and he was absconding the lady. He was there misbehaving, threatening the lady, and there we are getting you the live images from the action that has been taken by the Noida authority. This is the residence of Shrikant Tyagi, and the illegal construction was done by Shrikant Tyagi. Back in 2019, this was a complaint which was raised by the residentials, of this particular society, and we'll go that side, and we'll report from there to give you a larger view, of the area, what exactly is happening. As we are seeing at this point in time, the authority is in action. Noida police could be clearly seen on the ground. When we are talking about the story and when we are talking about this particular development, then let me tell you that this was the complaint which was given by the residentials of the society back in 2019. There it was a complaint against Shrikant Tyagi that he has done the illegal instruction and Noida authority should take action against him. After which, in 2020, this was the notice which was given to Shrikant Tyagi by the Noida authority, that what he has to say about the same and how the illegal construction has been done by a man in the society. There he has not responded on the same. Using his political connections, using his political powers, the man has not responded on the same. Later, we have seen what has happened. The man was seen abusing a lady. The man was seen threatening a lady. Here itself, this exactly the same point from where I am reporting, and this exactly the same area where this incident was reported, and we have seen in the visuals what has happened. Finally, the man is absconding at this point in time. The FIR has been registered by the Noida police, but the man, Shrikant Tyagi, is still absconding. His whereabout is not known. We were just trying to get a reaction from DCP also, but the senior officials of the Noida police is still not having the answer where exactly Shrikant Tyagi is. His vehicles has been seized. If we talk about the other development, then this is the action which has been taken by the Noida authority. Behind me is the resident of Shrikant Tyagi in the same society where this particular incident was also reported when he was misbehaving with the lady. This is exactly the same area, and this was illegally constructed. In the society, the illegal construction was done, and finally today Noida authority has taken the action, and this illegal construction has been already demolished. These were the workers who are returning back, Noida authority officials, workers, laborers who are returning back. They have done their work. The demolishing process has already ended. How it began, we have shown you the visual. What happened since from the morning is that we were reporting live from this particular site only, particular illegal constructed residence.
Okay, that was a story we're tracking very, very closely from Noida. In fact, through the day there are reports of him leaving Noida and going to different parts of and going perhaps to other states. And there are different teams of the Noida Police Dispatch. We're keeping a close track on that story. Moving on now to the story from Lucknow. It's a viral video from Lucknow. Viral video from Lucknow where UB Deputy Chief Minister Brijesh Pathak is taking cognizance of a viral video of a party being celebrated by the employees in the civil hospital and has constituted a joint inquiry committee of Civil and Additional Director Lucknow Board to investigate the matter. This comes after the video of a civil hospital employee went viral and this was last evening. And in the video, the hospital staff were assuming a birthday party and were beating each other up with a belt. The video of the civil hospital employees has been talked about, a matter of big controversy, and in this video the hospital staff seen in this bizarre sort of a celebration of beating each other. There was commotion in the OPD area of a civil hospital overnight. Patients had to face this noise, commotion, complete chaos in this hospital for some time because of this bizarre sort of a celebration. They cut a cake, they smashed cake on each other's face to this bizarre sort of a celebration where they were whipping each other with belts right outside the OPD. Right outside, and all of this happening right outside the OPD in Lucknow. And right now the Deputy Chief Minister has taken cognizance of this. Deputy Chief Minister has taken cognizance of this, and we are hearing that an inquiry has now been ordered. Let's play out the reaction of the Deputy Chief Minister Brijesh Pathak now.
देखिए, पूरी घटना की जानकारी मुझे वीडियो के माध्यम से मिली है। रात में ही हमने घटना की उच्च स्तरीय जांच के निर्देश दिए हैं और जैसे ही रिपोर्ट आ जाएगी हम कड़ी कार्रवाई करेंगे, किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं। देखिए, पूरी घटना की जानकारी मुझे वीडियो के माध्यम से मिली है। रात में ही हमने घटना की उच्च स्तरीय जांच के निर्देश दिए हैं और जैसे ही रिपोर्ट आ जाएगी हम कड़ी कार्रवाई करेंगे, किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं।
So those are the pictures. Let's go back a full frame to those pictures of this bizarre celebration. They called it a celebration. They shouldn't have been one inside a hospital where employees at the hospital were seen smashing a cake on each other's face, whipping each other in what they called a celebration. And this was a video that went viral of the civil hospital. These are employees of the civil hospital, and now a joint inquiry committee has been constituted comprising Director Civil and Additional Director Lucknow Board, who will now investigate the matter. And this is after this video of a civil hospital in Lucknow where employees was seen celebrating in this in what was called a birthday party right outside an OPD. Can you imagine? Birthday party outside an OPD, and they smashed cake on each other's faces, and they were whipping each other with belts, as seen in this video. And all of this has been taken note of. There is an inquiry, an investigation that has been launched in a hospital, in a government hospital, where these doctors or these employees should have been simply doing their job of maintaining discipline. Inside hospitals, outside OPDs, people aren't allowed, let alone speak loudly or celebrate. And outside this, inside this civil hospital, people were seen smashing cakes on each other's faces and whipping each other with a belt. And this video has been doing the rounds on social media since yesterday, and now an investigation has been ordered. So that's the breaking news update on the story. Handing it back to you for now. We'll keep a close track. Let's once again listen into what the Deputy Chief Minister, here's what he said earlier.
की जानकारी मुझे वीडियो के माध्यम से मिली है। रात में ही हमने घटना की उच्च स्तरीय जांच के निर्देश दिए हैं और जैसे ही रिपोर्ट आ जाएगी हम कड़ी कार्रवाई करेंगे, किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं। देखिए, पूरी घटना की जानकारी मुझे वीडियो के माध्यम से मिली है। रात में ही हमने घटना की उच्च स्तरीय जांच के निर्देश दिए हैं और जैसे ही रिपोर्ट आ जाएगी हम कड़ी कार्रवाई करेंगे, किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं। देखिए, पूरी घटना की जानकारी।
Anila Singh joining us on the phone line. Anila Singh of the BJP. Anila, this video reportedly from Lucknow at a civil hospital where we don't know who these employees are, but right outside the OPD, shouting, screaming, smashing cakes on each other's faces, whipping each other with belts. We just heard the Deputy Chief Minister there. What is the government doing regarding this?
My ram to everyone, and Deputy Chief Minister has already given his reaction on this incident, and it is very unfortunate, I will say. A party which has been shown by these people, few of them might be employees of this hospital, is not expected. And if they have to celebrate any sort of celebration, then they have to do at their own place, not in hospital. So UP government is not going to tolerate any such irresponsible behavior in government premises. So definitely a strictest of action is going to be taken, as the Deputy CM of Uttar Pradesh has mentioned.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, that's our BJP spokesperson in Uttar Pradesh, Anila Singh, joining us on the broadcast. And the UP government has also taken note of this video. In fact, we were just broadcasting from Noida, where in Noida you have the case of Shrikant Tyagi, and the UP government really going all out, even though he was an alleged BJP leader, irrespective of political affiliations or reported affiliations, cracking down completely, sending bulldozers to demolish illegalities. Apart from his assault and arrogance that has now been bulldozed, he's on the run. They've set a deadline that he will be arrested anytime soon. That's one breaking news update. The second of this hospital in Lucknow, where this very, very bizarre sort of a celebration was reported last evening. We're getting you this video. The UP government once again saying that they're going to punish whoever was responsible. Investigation has begun. Let's move on and get you some other breaking news updates right now. And there's a big political shift happening in Bihar. And this big political shift involves the JDU, and the JDU, which is an ally of the BJP, is an alliance with the NDA in Bihar, could soon break their alliance. And that's the breaking news update coming in. For the last 2 months, we've been reporting on the tremors within the this alliance in Bihar. And the clamor now is that the Mahagathbandhan should come back. Or that's what Congress Party spokespersons are saying in Bihar this morning. I'll go across to Prakash, who will be joining us live. But the breaking news update now, Nitish Kumar more or less making up his mind, deciding to break the alliance with the NDA. The writing was on the wall, given all the developments that have been taking place for the last few months, with the tension over a leader called RCP Singh, with different people being sacked for what they called anti-party activities. And then you had Nitish Kumar skipping the Niti Aayog meeting. On record, he said it was over COVID. but they will accept even on debates that it is actually his protest over Niti Aayog, saying Niti Aayog is of little use, even though they're in alliance with the BJP, which is ruling at the center. And the latest flashpoint being that he claims BJP is trying to break his party. That's the breaking news update. I'm going across to the reactions coming in the Congress party saying Nitish, the Congress party, the breaking news update, Congress party saying Nitish should break his alliance and join hands with the RJD and Congress. Listen in.
महागठबंधन की सरकार बनने से ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उसकी विचारधारा की सरकार हटे। कांग्रेस पार्टी इसी बात को मानती है और हम यह हमेशा कहते हुए आए हैं कि नीतीश जी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को नीतीश जी को भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने असहज बनाया है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की यह आदत भी रही है कि अपने अलायंस पार्टनर्स के साथ जिस तरह का उसका व्यवहार रहना चाहिए वो रहता नहीं है। वो चाहती है कि हर जगह सरकार हड़प ले। तो ऐसी स्थिति में जाहिर सी बात है और नीतीश जी का जो सियासी पटल है, जो विचारधारा है, वो विचारधारा भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ मेल तो खाती नहीं। इन सारी संभावनाओं को देखते हुए, इन सारे तथ्यों को देखते हुए ये संभावना तो बनती ही है कि अभी जो सिचुएशन आई है उस सिचुएशन में नीतीश जी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को छोड़े और हम सब लोग उनको अपना नेता और सम्मान नेता तो मानते ही हैं।
और क्या आरजेडी के भी लोगों से आपकी बात हुई, लेफ्ट के लोगों से भी बात हो चुकी है, जीतन राम मांझी भी तैयार हैं?
इनफॉर्मल तरीके से ये बातें होती रहती हैं और सभी लोग इस बात को महसूस करते हैं कि बिहार में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के होने का कोई मतलब नहीं है, जबकि समान विचारधारा के लोग मुख्तलिफ खेमों में बटे हुए। ये मुख्तलिफ खेमा अलायंस पार्टनर के तौर पर एक साथ आते हैं तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहीं नहीं रहेगी। यह तो हम लोग फॉर्मली भी सोचते रहे।
आज आप लोग की बैठक है विधायकों की, तो आप लोग उसमें क्या विमर्श करने वाले हैं? क्या नीतीश कुमार को समर्थन देने का ऐलान करने वाले हैं?
नहीं, ये संभावनाएं तो होंगी। एक तो डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसेस ये होता है कि सबके विचार ले लिए जाए और कांग्रेस पार्टी का विचार तो यह है कि वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ जो उसका ये है, जिस तरह का समाज भारतीय जनता पार्टी बना रही है, तो कांग्रेस पार्टी के तमाम मेंबरान आज मौजूद रहेंगे और हम इस बात को, इस संभावना भी टटोलेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी से इतर जो सरकार बनती है उस सरकार में हमारी सहभागिता रहे, अच्छे से रहे, इसका प्रयास होगा।
और आरजेडी के नेताओं से भी आपकी बात हुई है इस संदर्भ में कि क्या करना है आगे, नीतीश कुमार को कैसे समर्थन देना है?
नहीं, इनफॉर्मली कोई फॉर्मल बातचीत तो हम नहीं करने के पोजीशन में मैं नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ एक स्ट्रक्चर है। हमारे 4 बजे हमारे जनरल सेक्रेटरी भी आ रहे हैं, प्रदेश अध्यक्ष भी हैं, हमारा जो शीर्ष नेतृत्व है वो है। हम तो आपको वो भावना बता रहे हैं जो भावना MLA सोचते हैं या बिहार में जिस भावनाओं को मैं देखता हूँ वो मैं बयान कर रहा हूँ।
चरणदास जी शाम को 4 बजे आ रहे हैं।
वो 4 बजे आएंगे तो उनके साथ बैठ करके और उनको फिर Rajas से या
Prakash is joining me live. Prakash is joining me live on the broadcast. Let me go across to him. Prakash, story you've been reporting on for several months now. Looks like it's a matter of days before they could, snap eventually, before they could break the alliance officially, isn't it? We're hearing of some meetings, some people being sent to Delhi. What can you tell us, Prakash?
Niranjan, Niranjan, the die is cast and the split is imminent. It looks like whatever the actions and the counter actions from the both JDU and the BJP has unfolded in the recent past. And first it started with the so-called notice issued to RCP Singh, who was having close proximity with the BJP as alleged by the JDU top leadership. And things moving thick and fast because there's seems to be a political earthquake in Bihar unfolding, and JDU holding its meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. and RJD at 9 a.m. The Congress party is holding its meeting at 6 p.m. today, as said by Sakil Ahmad Khan. Now, how the deal was staged. Earlier, the RJD was not agreeable to Nitish Kumar becoming the chief minister of the Mahagathbandhan, but it looks like Sonia Gandhi intervened, and it is because of Sonia Gandhi's intervention, and Congress party has 19 MLAs and the left parties also have 16 MLAs, 35 plus 45 goes up to 80, and it seems that the Congress party has struck a deal with Nitish Kumar and forced Lalu Yadav and Tejasvi Yadav to support Nitish Kumar. This is a big breaking development, and to bring in Nitish Kumar into the central leadership role, being the Chief Minister of Bihar, and to take on Narendra Modi in the center. Now, what was the problem areas? In the recent past, we have seen ever since the Bihar elections unfolded in 2020, ever since Nitish Kumar's party JD was relegated to 43 seats, he held the BJP responsible for his lesser seats because of fielding Chirag Paswan. That's what the JDU National President Lalan Singh yesterday alleged, that there will be no Chirag model, and he was clearly hinting at that RCP Singh was next Chirag Paswan, and with the induction of Chirag Paswan again in the NDA fold during the presidential election, it did not go down well with the JDU. But more to come, more political events to unfold in Bihar. We'll have to wait and watch what the BJP does. The BJP also seems to be in a huddle. Many BJP ministers
Prakash, I have to take a short break right now. Stay with me. This is going to be the big story today, the big political story this Monday morning, that there's going to be a big shift in politics nationally perhaps after this move, because Nitish Kumar was with the RJD, dumped the RJD for the BJP, dumping the BJP again, going back to the RJD perhaps, and it's all happening. Not the first time for Nitish Kumar, but he's got reasons, he claims, this time around. Taking a short break, coming back with a live coverage on Republic. Stay tuned. Coming back also to the news conference and the action around a leader called Shrikant Tyagi, who was seen on camera abusing, attacking women. His house has been bulldozed, a part of his house at least has been bulldozed for illegalities. Yogi Adityanath government cracking down on him, as 11 teams, we are told, 11 to 12 teams are formed to track him down.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 9 years, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
In a shocking incident coming into light from Uttar Pradesh's Mainpuri, Samajwadi Party leader Devendra Singh Yadav's car was hit by a truck. The car was later dragged for more than 500 meters. Police authorities have informed that further probe is underway.
मैनपुरी समाजवादी पार्टी के जिलाध्यक्ष देवेंद्र सिंह यादव जी आज अपनी ब्रेजा गाड़ी से कहीं जा रहे थे, तो मैनपुरी में करहल चौराहे के निकट भदावर हाउस के पास उनकी ब्रेजा गाड़ी हरियाणा नंबर के एक ट्रक से दुर्घटनाग्रस्त हो गई। पुलिस कर्मियों द्वारा तत्काल चालक को हिरासत में लिया गया। चालक विनय यादव चौबिया इटावा का रहने वाला है। संपूर्ण पहलुओं की गहनता से छानबीन की जा रही है। अभी कोई तहरीर प्राप्त नहीं हुआ है। तहरीर प्राप्त होते ही आवश्यक वैधानिक कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, रिपब्लिक टीवी।
Now, the National Investigation Agency has started conducted raids in Jammu and Doda. These raids are being conducted against terror sympathizers that aided terror activities in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to senior officials, half a dozen locations are being raided by the NIA. These include raids on the Jamaat-e-Islami, terror funding, as well as retired Jammu and Kashmir officials. A fire broke out in Ghaziabad industrial area. Fire tenders have reached the spot on the incident. They are trying to douse the flames. As we speak, no reports of fatalities have been reported. Investigations are underway.
This full road has been blocked by the Congress workers, the high voltage drama.
Nancy Pelosi lands in Taiwan.
And more top stories from the Games. Indian star boxer and world champion Nitish Zareen captures the country's third consecutive boxing gold of the day, defeating Carly McNall of Northern Ireland in the finals of the women's 50 kg light flyweight. at the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Zareen lived up to her world champion status as she dominated Kali across all 3 rounds, winning 5-0 on the basis of points scored.
बहुत खुश हूं मैं कि अपने देश के लिए मैंने गोल्ड में
Getting in some more breaking news right now. There are fast-paced developments on the issue of another government perhaps changing. When I say government is changing in Bihar, in all likelihood, Nitish Kumar could break ties with the BJP. He could break the alliance with the BJP and go with the RJD and the Congress party. Fast-paced developments now. RJD in public showing support to Nitish Kumar, saying that Nitish Kumar, if he dumps the BJP, they will welcome it. They're saying that they will welcome the BJP being dumped in Bihar, and they have openly extended support, saying we will support Nitish Kumar in this move. So these are fast-paced developments coming in from the state of Bihar. RJD extending support to Nitish Kumar openly now. Shivanand Tiwari has just spoken, extending support to the JDU chief and the Bihar chief minister, who has indicated that he will be, in all likelihood, coming out of the NDA. So the RJD is backing him. RJD says they will back Nitish's move, support his move. The Congress party going on record to say that they will also back his move. I think it's a given now, matter of time before both the Congress and RJD, perhaps in some official form, join hands with Nitish Kumar. That's the big breaking news update coming in. Let's listen in. Okay, so we'll go across to Prakash. Okay, here's the soundbite. Here's what the RJD has said. Let's listen into that first.
क्या बन रहा है राजनीतिक माहौल बताइए।
चाचा भतीजे के जो है,
चाचा भतीजे का भी क्या चल रहा है भाई? मान लीजिए हटना अगर चाहेंगे तो हम लोगों के सामने क्या रास्ता है? अगर मान लीजिए कि अलग हो गए नीतीश कुमार वहाँ से और अलग हो गए तो स्वाभाविक है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहेगी कि साहब आप विश्वास मत हासिल कीजिए। उस विश्वास मत में हम क्या करेंगे? सरकार को गिरा देंगे? हमारा तो दायित्व बनता है कि हम भाई निकले हैं तो हम समर्थन करेंगे। तो हमारे लिए पॉलिटिकल कंपल्सन, हमारे सामने रास्ता क्या है भाई? अब अभी तो नहीं हो सकता है कि हम साहब ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी से अलग होते हैं, अलग होकर के खड़े होते हैं तो हमको साथ देना ही है। हम जो है भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो की नीति है, आर्थिक नीति है, बेरोजगारी के सवाल पर नीति है, महंगाई के सवाल पर नीति है, जिस ढंग से सारे जो भूख, बेरोजगारी, गरीबी के सवाल को, जो देश की सुरक्षा का सवाल है, चीन से जो खतरा है, सब सवाल को कम्युनलिज्म के आगे हिंदू मुसलमान के पर्दा में और
Another big breaking news update coming in, political scoop in the Republic TV newsroom right now, that the Maharashtra cabinet expansion likely to take place at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, and we are hearing that tomorrow at 11 a.m. is when the Maharashtra cabinet will be expanded. In fact, the criticism has been against the Eknath Shinde and the Devendra Fadnavis government that they've delayed the cabinet expansion deliberately because all's not well. But we are getting in more breaking news updates now that finally perhaps there is some formula that has been worked out and the Maharashtra cabinet expansion could take place at 11 a.m. tomorrow. 11 a.m. tomorrow, Eknath Shinde and the Fadnavis government expanding the cabinet, allotting portfolios. The new names in Maharashtra government, there is the ministers, the cabinet of ministers, the council of ministers, all of which is expected to unfold over the next 24 hours. We should be able to get more details. We will get source-based information from our sources in both the BJP and the Shiv Sena. And secondly, we should be able to get you the inside track of the formula that is worked out, the formula between both the Shiv Sena, Shinde faction and Devendra Fadnavis. That's the big breaking news update right now on Republic TV. Maharashtra cabinet under Eknath Shinde going to expand at 11 a.m. tomorrow, more or less confirmed now. Back to you now. We'll take a short break right now. We'll come back with all the breaking news updates on top of 11 a.m. 3 or 4 big stories we're tracking this morning. Cabinet expansion in all likelihood in Maharashtra. Story breaking on Republic TV. Big scoop We have the full details. We'll take a break and come back. Stay tuned.
Elders Paul leads India's historic 1-2 finish in the men's triple jump as he wins a rare gold medal in track and field events, followed by fellow Kerala athlete Abdullah Abu Bakar on Sunday. Paul produced his best effort of 17.03 meters in his third attempt, while Abu Bakar was not behind as he finished 17.02 meters, which he managed. And the Indian men's doubles duo of Achanta Sharath Kamal and Sathya Gyanshekaran bagged the silver in the men's doubles final at the ongoing games in Birmingham on Saturday. The ace paddlers Kamal and Sathya were at their best during the match as they crushed their opponent 11-8 in the first games and did not really allow the English players to be in a position of advantage. China's embassy has sought an urgent meeting with senior Sri Lankan authorities after Colombo sought a deferment of the planned docking of a high-tech Chinese research vessel at the strategic Hambantota port, over which India has raised concerns. Other international news, President Volodymyr Zelensky congratulated Ukrainian military aviators, handing out awards on Air Force Day, celebrated on the first Sunday of August. During his address, he said that every task completed by the Air Force has saved the lives of citizens. The Russian military has informed that up to 200 Ukrainian servicemen were killed in the Donetsk region and over 100 in Kharkiv. The Defense Ministry informed that the Russian missiles hit an agricultural enterprise in Artemivsk, killing 130 Ukrainian servicemen and another 70 soldiers too. Israeli and Palestinian militants in the Gaza Strip were exchanging fire in the worst bout of cross-border violence since an 11-day war between Israel and Hamas last year. Israel claims it has killed a senior Islamic Jihad commander in an airstrike on an apartment building in a crowded Gaza refugee camp. And funeral of Khalid Mansoor, senior commander.
Bulldozers have been now called into Shrikant Tyagi's illegal residence as the abusive Neta from Noida remains absconding. The police continue search operations for the political leader who has had the Gangster Act invoked against him. While Shrikant Tyagi is on the run, Noida police has confirmed that a search operation has begun in multiple locations further linked to Tyagi. To nab him as soon as possible, they further say that they are in contact with all people known to Shrikant Tyagi to get knowledge of his exact location. Earlier in the year 2020, Noida police had sent a notice to Tyagi.
MP Sanjay Raut will be produced before the special PMLA court as his ED custody ends today. Minute-to-minute update only on Republic TV. We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned.
Boxer Neetu Gangas clinches gold after defeating England's Demi-Jade Rezdan in the final of the women's 48 kg category at the Commonwealth Games. And on Sunday, she won on the basis of points 5-0 over her English opponent. Following his gold medal win in the Commonwealth Games on Sunday, Indian boxer Amit Panghal says he will try to win gold for his country in the Olympics as well. Boxer Amit captured another boxing gold after defeating England's Kieran MacDonald in the finals of the 48 to 51 kg.
These protesters have blocked the main ITO road.
Nancy Pelosi lands and she's coming down now. Nancy Pelosi.
Elders Paul leads India's historic 1-2 finish in the men's triple jump as he wins a rare gold medal in track and field events, followed by fellow Kerala athlete Abdullah Abu Bakar on Sunday. Paul produced his best effort of 17.03 meters in his third attempt, while Abu Bakar was not behind as he finished 17.02 meters, which he managed. And The Indian men's doubles duo of Achanta Sharath Kamal and Sathya Gyanshekaran bagged the silver in the men's doubles final at the ongoing games in Birmingham on Saturday. The ace paddlers Kamal and Sathya were at their best during the match as they crushed their opponent 11-8 in the first games and did not really allow the English players to be in a position of advantage. China's embassy has sought an urgent meeting with senior Sri Lankan authorities after Colombo sought a deferment of the planned docking of a high-tech Chinese research vessel at the strategic Hambantota port, over which India has raised concerns. Other international news, President Volodymyr Zelensky congratulated Ukrainian military aviators, handing out awards on Air Force Day, celebrated on the first Sunday of August. During his address, he said that every task completed by the Air Force has saved the lives of citizens. The Russian military has informed that up to 200 Ukrainian servicemen were killed in the Donetsk region and over 100 in Kharkiv. The Defense Ministry informed that the Russian missiles hit an agricultural enterprise.
Political buzz on as Nitish Kumar speaks to Sonia Gandhi. Is the JDU-BJP breakup likely in Bihar? After the Congress party, the RJD extends support to Nitish Kumar. Is a mega anti-BJP front in the making now? It is a Republic Super investigation. Sources suggest that Tyagi is likely to be hiding in Haridwar. Shrikant Tyagi is still on the run. Yogi cops take action. His illegal assets are razed to the ground in Noida. And a mega NIA crackdown on terror funding in Jammu and Kashmir. Multi-location raids are on in Jammu. Arrested Sena MP Sanjay Raut's custody is ending today. The ED is likely to push for extended custody. All right, we are cutting across live to visuals that we are getting from the Noida society where that illegal construction was razed to the ground. But in an associated development, 4 teams have been formed to arrest Shrikant Tyagi. Now, we are given to understand that more than 40 policemen, including the 12 teams, are now I beg your pardon, trying to zero in on his location. Now, certain teams have reached Rishikesh and Haridwar in Uttarakhand and are on his chase. There are CCTV footages that are also being examined to find where he could be hiding. Do remember that these 12 teams have been formed by the Uttar Pradesh police to nab Shrikant Tyagi. Shrikant Tyagi, who says he's associated with the BJP, of course, is a youth wing leader. The BJP, of course, on its part says that it is not associated with Shrikant Tyagi, but his behavior, of course, came to the front when there was an argument that he had with a woman inside his housing complex. Let me go across to
ये सारा काम कर चुके हैं. फोन करके ये धमकाते थे. स्विमिंग पूल पे ये अपने बाउंसर्स को लेके आ जाते थे. स्विमिंग पूल में लेडीज होती हैं. दे यूज्ड टू फील वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल. जब आप 5-6 लोग ऐसे जिनका सोसाइटी से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, बाउंसर्स एंड पुलिस वर्दी में लोग होते हैं, तो कोई भी कंफर्टेबल नहीं था. तो उसके बारे में हमने इनसे बात की तो इन्होंने फ़ोन करके मुझे धमकाया. मेरे पास इनका नंबर भी नहीं था. जिम का ये इस्तेमाल करते थे, जबकि जिम का टाइमिंग पूरा बना हुआ है कि आप इतने बजे से इतने बजे तक जिम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. ये ऑड आवर्स में 9 बजे के बाद गार्ड को धमका के डरा के जिम खुलवाते थे और जिम का इस्तेमाल करते थे. उसके लिए मैं आई थी इनसे बात करने के लिए. उस समय भी इन्होंने बात नहीं सुनी. तो ये हर जगह अपनी मनमानी करते रहे हैं. हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर रहे हैं और आई डोंट नो हाउ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, पुलिस, सबने इनका साथ दिया है। आप ये देखो कि क्या ये इतने बड़े हैं, इतने बड़े कोई हैं बीजेपी के हैं या किसी भी दल के, हमें नहीं पता कि इनको 48 आवर्स हो गया है, फिर भी पुलिस इनको ढूंढ नहीं पा रही है।
वो आग लगने वाली घटना क्या थी?
आग लगने वाली घटना यही कि उस समय हमें डिमोलिशन लेटर मिला था और हम इनके अगेंस्ट में कर रहे थे। इनके हमेशा मेंटेनेंस में ड्यूज रहते थे, स्वाति अग्रवाल से, तो हमने इनका इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कट किया था। तो ये सारा बैकग्राउंड था जब इन्होंने हमारी साइकिल में आग लगाई। हमारे यहाँ कोई डिलीवरी बॉय आया था, उसने हमें बताया कि आपकी साइकिल में आग लगी हुई है। तो हमने पुलिस कंप्लेन की थी, अनीता यादव आई भी थी SHO, लेकिन फिर हमने बात आगे नहीं बढ़ाई क्योंकि पहले ही बहुत सारे मसले चल रहे थे। तो ये बहुत पहले से चल रहा है और ये ऐसा नहीं है कि आप देख रहे हो ना कि सारे रेसिडेंट
सोसाइटी के इंटरव्यू में रही हैं, तो क्या कितनी बार हम ये मेंटेनेंस
वेरी फ्रीक्वेंटली और इतना इजीली नहीं देते थे। आप देखो दशहरे के समय इन्होंने जब ये काम शुरू किया था तो हमारे एक रेसिडेंट को काफ़ी धमकाया था, उनको मारने पीटने की धमकी भी दी थी, उसका भी कंप्लेन है। 2019 में हमने जो पुलिस कंप्लेन किया उसका पूरा कॉपी है हमारे पास।
अब देखिए सारी चीजों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए जो मेन उठता है हमारी सुरक्षा किसके हाथ में है?
अच्छा, मैं एक चीज
अब ये जो कार्य हो रहा है ये हो रहा है, लेकिन अब मेन मुद्दा आता है हम महिलाओं की सुरक्षा, उस युवती की सुरक्षा, वो सुरक्षा कौन करेगा उसकी हमें लिखित में पूरी चाहिए जानकारी।
और हम बस वेट कर रहे हैं कि इनको अरेस्ट किया जाए और इनको जो भी CP ने बोला है और पंकज सिंह ने बोला है, सबने बोला है कि इनके ऊपर गैंगस्टर एक्ट लगेगा या जो भी एक्ट लगेगा, कि ये ना हो कि ये फिर से छूट के यहाँ आ जाए और फिर से हमें परेशान करने लगे। दैट इज इट, थैंक यू।
अच्छा ये बताएं, क्या आप मान रहे महिलाओं के लिए बड़ी जीत हुई आप लोग इतने?
बिल्कुल मैं यही बोलना चाहती हूँ, है ना मैं ये बोलना चाहती हूँ, ये जो अब स्टेप लिया गया है ये सिर्फ महिलाओं की वजह से ही लिया गया है। हमारी जो एक मित्र थी उसने स्टार्ट किया, ये त्यागी को बोला, उसके बाद इतना मिसबिहेव उसने किया। सिर्फ जीत महिलाओं की अभी पूरी तरीके से नहीं हुई है जब तक वो पकड़ा नहीं जाता। 3 दिन लग गए हैं, 3 days, गुंडे तक आ गए हैं और वो पकड़ा क्यों नहीं जा रहा? कहाँ है वो? क्यों नहीं पकड़ा जा रहा? क्या कर रही थी पुलिस साथ मिली हुई थी। हमारी आंखों के सामने हमने बोला कि हमें बेसमेंट में या उसके घर को चेक करवा दो, एक रेजिडेंस को जाने दो, पुलिस ने नहीं जाने दिया। क्यों नहीं जाने दिया? सवाल हम बोल रहे हैं, हमें जवाब भी तो चाहिए, क्यों नहीं जाने दिया? उसको क्यों भगाया गया? 4:30 बजे वो गया है, रेजिडेंस की आंखों के सामने ही गया होगा। कहाँ से गया, कैसे गया, क्यों भगाया गया? मेंटेनेंस की बात करें हम, उसकी बिल की बात करें हम, जब न्यूज़ में कल परसों मैंने न्यूज़ में बोला कि उसने पे नहीं किया, उसके बाद ही कल 2:30 बजे 1 लाख से ऊपर पैसे पे किए गए। क्यों? बंद कर देते अभी भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ना बैठते अभी भी ये पता चल रहा है कि उनके बीवी बच्चे घर पे हैं। क्यों? गुंडे आ रहे हैं, ऐसे कैसे आ रहे हैं? रेजिडेंट्स के घर पे चले जाते डायरेक्ट और गन वन ली होती, शूट कर देते। कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता? मीडिया। बस मीडिया आती, छापती, खबर हफ्ता चलती, खत्म, दैट्स इट। हमारी सेफ्टी नहीं है, अभी भी नहीं है। हम अभी भी ताली बजा के खुश नहीं हो सकते कि हम बुलडोजर आया, ये टूटा, खत्म। नो, अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है, अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ। हमें कल भी नहीं ये पता था कि बिल्कुल भी ये पता नहीं था, मतलब कोई सिक्योरिटी भी इतना क्या करती कि ऐसे कुछ होगा कि डायरेक्टली गुंडे एंटर कर लेंगे सोसाइटी में।
$1.5 लाख का बिल पे किया है उन्होंने, बकाया, ये कब से बकाया था?
1.5 लाख का है तो इट्स मोर देन आई थिंक इतने टाइम से। क्यों नोटिस जाते थे, सब जाते थे, गुंडागर्दी होती है इसलिए वो कोई कुछ नहीं कर पाया। कोई क्या कर पाएगा? आप कल जब इट्स मोर देन 1 लाख कैश एंड कैश। उनकी कजन सिस्टर वो यही है रीजेंट में, और यहाँ पर वो वीडियो और सिंपैथी लेने के लिए बच्चों को आगे कर दिया। तब सिंपैथी कहाँ कर रहे थे जब वो खुद महिला अन्नू त्यागी 1 to 1 हमसे भिड़ रही थी। 4 बार उसको मैंने बोला कि आप बड़े प्यार से छोटे पौधे ना लगाएं, छोटे पौधे ना लगाएं आप। कहती है मैं तो लगाऊंगी। मैंने बोला आप लगाएंगे, ठीक है, यही करना है आपने। कहती हाँ। मैं कहा 1 to 1 ये जिद है? शी सेइंग यस। मैंने कहा हम सब रेजिडेंट्स ने मिल के बोला अब बड़े छोटे, तू छोटे बचा रही है ना, तेरे बड़े भी नहीं रहेंगे।
अच्छा ये बताइए, आप लोगों ने लड़ाई लड़ी महिलाओं